Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a special edition broadcast of the Coach's Box, brought to you by Off the Rails Media. With me is Coach Chris Miller. I am Coach Zac McVey, and like I said, we are bringing a new show to Off the Rails Media. We're going to call it Between the Lines, and this evening we are going to broadcast a special edition of a 13U baseball game between the DeSoto SMCI Legends and the St. Louis Gamers. Coach Miller, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing pretty good, Coach. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. We are in a balmy, what did we do last time we checked? 103?
So it was 103 earlier.
Earlier, 103?
Pretty awesome stuff, let me tell you.
But you talk about being at a special time and a special place. We are at GCS Credit Union Ballpark, located in Sauget, Illinois, this evening for a 7 p.m. special contest between DeSoto SMCI Legends and the St. Louis Gamers. And so, right now, just kind of talk a little bit, if you would, Coach Miller, about our plans, really kind of your vision with the Coach's Box and everything going forward.
Well, I mean, we're trying to do a lot of different things, and as you get a chance here right now just to kind of see some of the kids out here enjoying this experience, which I remember being an assistant coach out, whenever you get a chance to go and play anywhere, it's a big park, and kids just love it, they eat it up. And, hey, it's summertime, it's baseball time. But back to your question, we just wanted to do a lot of different things. I mean, we enjoyed doing the Coach's Box. That's kind of where this all started. We've actually done a couple of football games, and we all had a lot of fun doing those too. And it's just one of those things where we want to just put out some more stuff, and it's all free because that's what we want to do. We don't want to put things behind paywalls. We don't want to do pay-per-view. We don't want to charge you for watching this, because it's youth sports, and youth sports in our opinion should be free. So we bring this to you for free, and that's the most important thing, is to get a chance to do that. So we wanted to put more things out there, and that's kind of one of the reasons why we're doing this and taking advantage of this opportunity. We were invited to do it, so that's kind of the gist of it.
Thank you. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's an exciting time for us. We're trying to dip our toe into some other avenues. Maybe later on in the fall season, once school kicks back into session, maybe you'll see us doing some football broadcast. We'll see what happens here, but what we'll do, we'll take a super quick break as the umpires are just now walking onto the field here at GCS Credit Union Ballpark in Sauget, Illinois. And when we come back, we'll introduce both starting lineups for the DeSoto SMCI Legends and the St. Louis Gamers. You are watching Between the Lines, brought to you by Off the Rails Productions.
Whether it's residential or commercial, Home by SMCI has the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, and even help with dust in your house. They install easily in less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products they offer, give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Wiley Agencies has 2 locations in Festus and Hillsborough to serve you. We offer home, auto, boat, motorcycle, business, life insurance, investments, and much more. We offer a customized approach unique to your situation to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. We also offer great rates and savings. Give us a call today at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office, or 636-333 9903 for the Hillsborough office to do an insurance review or just talk sports. If you don't have time to call, feel free to email Sean at seanwiley@allstate.com. Worried about planning for your financial future? Turn to the expert with 29 years of experience and give Brian Waits a call today. Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services specializes in investments, life insurance, retirement plans, tax planning, and even 401k rollovers. For more information, or if you just want to get a quote, call Brian at 314-374-6713 or email him at bwaits@woodburyfinancial.net.
And we are back here live Between the Lines, brought to you by Off the Rails Production. Special baseball broadcast this evening. And let's go over the starting lineups and rosters for both the DeSoto SMCI Legends and the St. Louis Gamers. Starting for DeSoto SMCI Legends, leading off is going to be Brock Poole. He is a right-handed pitcher and infielder playing second base. We have Dylan Hendricks, number 2. He's the starting pitcher. We have Trey Blair, number 7. He's starting catcher. Andy Rowland, number 10, is starting at first base. Number 13, Austin Milton, is at shortstop. Number 27, Mason Yunt, is out in left field. Number 35, Malachi Boxdorfer, is an extra hitter. Number 44, Tanner Blake, is starting at third base. Number 4, John Cage, is out in center field. Number 19, Colin Barton, is playing left field. And number 16, Chase Goodwin, is rounding out the lineup for the SMCI Legends as an extra hitter. They also have number 21, Chet Rector, that is on the injury reserved list. Now, we actually are still waiting for the Gamers lineup, but we can go ahead and give the...
I think we got it, Coach.
Oh, do we? Okay, well...
Yeah, hang on. I think we got it.
Okay.
Boom.
Well, hey, there we go.
How about that?
So...
I mean, this is what they sent.
This is what they sent?
You never know.
Okay.
I know more people on the other team than I do on this. So we're just going to go with what we got.
Okay. All right. So for the St. Louis Gamers, we have leading off Braxton. Braxton Brogan. Okay. Yep. Behind him is number 2, Chase Johnson. Batting third is number 4, Tommy Piazza.
Don't know if he's related to Mike.
Maybe.
Number
4, 11, we're going to say Jamie or Jaime Guerrero. Batting fifth, number 10 is Dylan Leffler. Batting sixth is number 12, Finn Farmer. Finn is also pitching, I believe, this evening. We do have that. Next is number 9, Braden King, followed by number 13, Manny Lozano. Next is number 5, Kyle Brand. Next is number 7, Drew Viviano, followed by number 33, Derek Johnson. And rounding out the lineup, batting 12th is Brady Verdin. Other reserves for the St. Louis Gamers is 00, Alan Brand, number 6, Johnny Piazza, and number 1, Robbie Cialdini. Cialdini, there we go.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, Chris, while we got some other graphics here that you're going to put up here, how much do you know a little bit about what's going on this evening about select baseball? I know you're a baseball guy,
put
right?
me on the spot.
Oh no! So for those of you that are watching, that are listening, this is like I said, a special broadcast here with Off the Rails Production, the Coach's Box, and this is selected baseball. This is the 13U division, and both teams have identified as being what's called AA teams. So both DeSoto and St. Louis have logged themselves in as being AA. And if you're not familiar with select baseball, as the coaches and umpires are gathering at home plate to figure who's going to be the home team and visiting team, in select baseball you have several different divisions. Most of the time you have what's called single A, double A, AAA, and then also along with the AAA division, you have Open Division. And
That sounds like a lot.
There is, and it's that way by design, so that way you have better competition, more parity. A lot of times you might have some AAA Open Division type teams at a lower level might go to a tournament, let's just say they're 12U, and they might move up and play against 13U tournaments, maybe single A or double A type competition. Right now, for this 13U game, what's unique is they wrap up their summer session before school starts and they move on to the fall. They're still playing at 13U length, so the pitching mound and base paths are a little bit shorter than regulation diamond of 60 foot 6 inches and 90 foot base paths. I believe they are around, the pitcher's mound is around 50 feet or maybe 55 feet, and I believe bases are about 70 feet.
Yeah, so it's definitely a little different than what I'm accustomed to. I mean, it's been a long time since I played Little League Baseball, and I wasn't very good at it. So it's like, I wondered why I had to sit all the time. But no, I think it's great for the kids. It gives them a chance to keep playing. I mean, I know that kids play a lot of baseball. A lot of baseball.
There's a lot of baseball. We'll talk about some of the statistics that were given to us before the game. When you're talking about a summertime with kids having over 100 plus at bats, and that's just good for them, at this age. You're hopefully wanting to see some production, some development at this age, and really just developing not only their skills but a love for the game. And I think that's what both head coaches Gary Mullins of the DeSoto SMCI Legends and head coach Ryan Leffler of the St. Louis Gamers Academy are looking to do.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do, especially, and they're trying to learn, they're trying to play a game that they love, but at the same time, just get them out there and enjoy it. Just like you said, develop the love for the game. That's what you want.
So as we wait for both teams to start here, we have the umpires talking to a couple of the DeSoto coaches here. Coach Riley Blair being one of the coaches on the SMCI team. He had come to you and asked this idea of hey, let's try this special broadcast. We're starting this new division here, this new opportunity as DeSoto will take the field. And they said, why not? Let's go ahead and try a broadcast, see how it works. We've got a couple different camera angles that we're going to try and show, both up here in the press box, also on the field as well. We're trying to bring some good value to you here. Also, maybe just trying to, for the fans and families, see something different maybe than what they normally get to see.
Right, and that's what we're trying to do. If we have some bugs in this, we really apologize. But at the same time, we're trying to kind of go and get through this as much as we can. So the most important thing, you see a lot of streaming that kind of does their stuff where you just put a camera up and then you just let it go by itself.
Hopefully you can see it. Maybe the kids are kind of like ants out in the outfield.
Yeah, just whatever. We're trying to do a little bit more than that, and that's what we want to do is bring that value. At the same time, there's going to be mistakes and hiccups and glitches as we work through our stuff. And hey, just like anything else, practice makes perfect. And that's what these kids have learned. That's what we learned as coaches, and we still learn as adults.
That's what we're trying to do here. And,
that's exactly
and hopefully,
right.
We were talking about the wonderful weather that we're experiencing right now. We're hoping that
that's sarcasm.
That is for the people that can't tell. We're hoping that the technology and the cameras that we have posted around the field actually try and stay out of direct sunlight, because if not, they might shut down, and if that happens, we'll just continue on with what we have, and hopefully we'll be able to get through this broadcast. As starting pitcher number 2 Hendricks for SMCI takes his final practice pitch, and we are going to have leading off for the St. Louis Gamers, number 8 Braxton Brogan. So, Chris, what are you thinking about as we move forward here? Any idea? Think somebody's going to hit a home run tonight?
I don't know about that, Zach.
Well, you see, and they actually have, looks like because the field's so big, they've got about 4 different outfielders, so maybe we'll. All right, we are back here at GCS Ballpark as we get going at the bottom of the first. Brock Poole, 0-0, the starting second baseman, takes a ball. And we've had a little bit of technical difficulties, so we apologize that we aren't able to bring this game to you live. But we will be able to send this ball game out after everything is done. We can upload it, and it will be on our YouTube page of the Coach's Box as Poole swings and fouls one out to the right side. So as we go through, we have a couple different position players for the Gamers. Farmer is pitching. At first base, we have number 13, Manny Lozano. As Brock takes the foul for a 2-2 count. At second is number 5, Kyle Brand.
I'm pretty sure the catcher for the Gamers doesn't have a number.
Well, there we go.
He forgot his jersey at home.
2-2 count here. Going to take one inside. That's going to bring the count to a full count. That's exactly what you want if you're a leadoff man. You want to make the starting pitcher in the first at bat see lots of pitches, and that's what Poole's done here as he takes a nice hard rip that is going to be foul out to left field. I mean, that was a really, really good swing there, Chris.
Yeah, that was really nice. I did not see that coming.
So, full count here. You're thinking if you're Poole, maybe you're sitting dead red fastball.
Yeah, I just go right after him. That's what I would do. Again, why did I sit a lot?
Poole puts one out in between shortstop and center. That is going to be down for a base hit, and that is the DeSoto Legends leadoff single by 0-0 Brock Poole. That'll bring up to the plate starting pitcher number 2, Dylan Hendricks. Hendricks has a .405 batting average this season as he steps into the plate. Farmer gets the sign, checks on the runner. Going to make a move over. No tag applied there to Poole. And so what you do see here a lot of times, Chris, is leadoff runners get on. You see a lot of stolen bases as we're going to get a stolen base attempt right there. And Poole is going to make it into second base. Just barely gets under the tag as that brings a runner over to second here with no outs in the bottom of the first. As we kind of recap the top of the first, the St. Louis Gamers were able to get a couple people on base, but was not able to bring anybody home. Count is 1-0. So Coach Blair, I believe, over at third base gives the sign. Hendricks put a ball in play out to center field. Is going to be caught. Poole tags up from second base, and he is going to make it over to third, standing up. That'll bring Trey Blair, the starting catcher for DeSoto SMCI Legends, up to plate with a runner on third and one out. Trey Blair, a .571 hitter on the year.
I think we know his dad.
And with that, he gets hit by the pitch right off of his elbow. That will put runners at the corners here at the bottom of the first with one out.
You know, Zach, I think there might be a steal attempt.
Maybe. We'll see if they have any tip.
Yep.
Early break and...
Try to catch him. Uh-oh.
Yep. And we're going to have an early break, and Brock Poole's going to score. And Blair is actually going to remain safe at first base on the, what we like to call in high school, the force balk play or early break. See that a lot of time in southern schools that we play against. So right now we have a time. It looked like there was actually a balk on the play, but maybe.
Well, balk would result in a dead ball situation where
well,
the runner would score, or go to second, and then the runner would score.
They're
correct?
actually giving a courtesy runner here for Blair being the catcher.
Oh, I was wondering there for a second if you were onto something.
Mm-hmm. First pitch to Roland is a strike. Brings count to 0-1. And we have a delayed steal by Poole, and he's going to get in safely on another stolen base.
I can't even hardly look down to do anything here. Look up, kids are running around everywhere.
So you see right off the bat, DeSoto SMCI Legends liking to be aggressive on the base paths. As Finn Farmer gets his sign, checks the runner at second. Off with the pitch. Ball's put in play to the right side. That is going to drop. That's going to be a single for number 10, Andy Rowland, as Poole will move over to third base. And again, with one out, we have runners at the corner. That'll bring up number 13, Austin Milton. Milton, a .357 hitter. And I'm looking at these averages, and DeSoto Legends, a lot of high batting averages this year. And we see that as the guys who put the ball in play. Pickoff attempt over at first. And the umpire is going to call him out on the pickoff attempt.
Ooh.
So Andy Rowland is going to be picked off from first base, as Austin Milton will officially get his first pitch here. Swings and a miss. Nice hefty swing there by Austin Milton. Right now, with 2 outs in the bottom of the first, DeSoto SMCI Legends have a early 1-0 lead. Another swing and a miss here by Milton, bringing the count to 0-2. And you like what Finn Farmer's doing for the St. Louis Gamers. He's just pumping the strike zone.
Yeah, just throw it out there and let your defense do the work. You got an extra guy out there. Go ahead.
That's going to be a swing and a miss for Milton. And after the first full inning of play, the DeSoto SMCI Legends lead the St. Louis Gamers Academy 1-0. You are watching Between the Lines, brought to you by Off the Rails Production.
Got a big appetite? Join us at Case & Bucks in Barnhart for all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day of the week. All-you-can-eat Mexican on Mondays. Kids eat free on Tuesdays. All-you-can-eat pasta on Wednesdays. All-you-can-eat meatloaf on Thursdays. And all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Fridays. Enjoy our Feed the Crew special on Saturdays, which offers a large one-topping pizza, a pound of wings, toasted ravs, and a large salad, only $29.99. Like our Facebook page and see our full menu at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
And we are back here at GCS Ballpark, Credit Union, in Sauget, Illinois, home of the Gateway Grizzlies. As we move to the top of the second inning, DeSoto SMCI Legends with a early 1-0 lead over the St. Louis Gamers Academy. This is a 13U Select Baseball broadcast that we are bringing to you from Between the Lines, which is an Off the Rails Productions. We know that we had some internet difficulties, and so we are recording right now, and we hope to be able to upload this broadcast after the contest this evening, if not early tomorrow morning. That way everybody can rewatch the game, send it out, the link out to family members throughout the local area, maybe outside of the state of Missouri here, the St. Louis area.
Yeah, and the only thing you're going to really miss, I mean, obviously you missed a couple of the nice plays that were made, and at the top of the first, where Blair, the catcher, made this nice diving catch for the third out.
He did. He
I
did.
wish we'd have got that.
He did. As we move up to the plate here, pitcher number 12, Finn Farmer, steps in. As we get a hot shot right down to the first base line here. That is number 10, Roland, in on the stop. Nice play by the first baseman.
Yeah, that thing came right to him. Makes it a lot easier when the ball comes straight to you.
Right to you, some good hops.
Unless you're scared of it.
And you're going to see that on this turf. A lot of hot shots here as number 9, Braden King, steps up to plate. Takes an inside pitch. Brings the count to 1-0.
I'd wear that thing. Let's go ahead and wear it.
Well, they don't have their elbow guards, shin guards,
That's
all
true.
that other stuff. As we have a ball in the dirt here, I mean, we're going to call it the dirt, even though it's turf. It's going to bring the count to 2-0.
Turf monster. In case for you guys who don't know and get to be around the coach's box, me and Zach and the other guys, we have a good time. So there's going to be a lot of jokes said. There's definitely some joking that gets done. So
Definitely.
we're here to entertain. It's all about entertaining it.
Trying to do our best here. Hendricks delivers the pitch. Going to be called strike 2 on the outside part of the plate, bringing the count to 2-2.
It's a generous zone right there.
And that's one of our topics that we actually are going to discuss later on the coach's box, as Hendricks gets a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Braden King for the first out of the inning. So what we do at the coach's box, we have a little get-together. We've got a couple coaches from St. Pius and Herculaneum, ourselves, Coach Miller, Coach McVey, with Coach Blair and Coach Jarvis out of Herculaneum. We just like to cut up, and we'll talk about any type of topics whatsoever.
Yeah, there's not a lot that's not fair game.
As number 13, Manny Lozano, takes a ball outside. Yeah, we try and have a little fun, don't we, Chris?
Yeah, about every week. Sometimes we don't because, things come up.
Well, it's summertime, and everybody's really busy as you get a nice swing there by Lozano. It's going to be strike 1, evening up the count to 1-1.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on during the summertime. Sorry, Coach.
Oh, you're fine. As Lozano swings at a pitch down in the dirt for strike 2. Hendricks, I tell you, he's wheeling and dealing right now. He's pumping around the zone. That's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, I like his attitude right there. He's got a little demeanor to him. You like a kid with a little bit of swagger being a pitcher.
Exactly. You talk about him being bulldogs on the
yeah.
mound. Tries to do the exact same pitch, and this time Manny's not going to go for it. It's going to even up the count 2-2.
Yeah, he wasn't fooled on that one.
And I like the pace of play that Hendricks is moving with here. He gets a sign, goes right after it. It's going to be a shot in between the shortstop and center field. Shortstop can't get it. That's Milton with an excellent try, just right over his left shoulder, unable to make the play. And Manny Lozano is going to get the first hit of the inning for the St. Louis Gamers Academy.
Yeah, a little dying quill just kind of landed out in no man's land.
Well, and that's, I think, part of what's difficult being on this field is that the depth is a little different, the perception for the players. I mean, they're playing out there around where high school kids might play, especially out in the corners. Might want to be an adjustment going forward, moving in. As we get our first pitch, going to be called a ball here for number 5, Kyle Brand, stepping into the plate. So we'll see if the St. Louis Gamers Academy like to be as aggressive on the base paths as we. Maybe if you can see in the screen a very, very low airplane that's going right by. You can now.
Night.
Yeah.
Didn't realize we were that close to the airport.
Got a ground ball to the left side. Shortstop bobbles it a little bit. Oh, it's going to be thrown out just out of reach of the first base. It's going to move the runners up to both second and third. So Kyle Brand is going to reach on the error by the shortstop. I believe that's number 13, Milton, and that's going to allow both runners to not only advance one base but a second base as well. Excuse me. So you actually have runners at the corners. Brand actually did not move up and over to second base. So number 7, Drew Viviano, is up. Check on the runner over at first.
Yeah, the first baseman didn't pick that very well, and I'm not sure if it's because of the turf and not being used to it, but wasn't a very good pick, but did a good job of recovering and keeping the runner from advancing to second.
So we'll see here if the Gamers can put some runs on the board here as you have a stolen base attempt by number 5, Kyle Brand. And one thing that we actually learned about this year is there is a difference between a stolen base and runner's indifference. Chris, any idea what the difference is? Put you on the spot? Pop
No,
quiz.
actually I don't.
Wait a second. Is this a trivia question that you don't know?
You're welcome. Oh, that one about got you.
As we have a foul ball here by number 7, Drew Viviano. So what the actual definition of a stolen base versus runner indifference all depends upon what the first baseman does. If the first baseman is holding a runner on, that counts as a stolen base. If the first baseman is not holding the runner on, that is runner's indifference. So you will see as Hendricks likes to get a sign here.
Well, a steal. It's going to have to be a steal. I'd write it down as a steal, too.
As you have low and outside here. Well, the reason why I bring it up is you see in a lot of Major League ball games, you see at the end of a game, there's a lot of the score's out of reach. It's a lopsided game one way or the other, or the winning run's already at third as you have a shot up the middle that's going to get through, and you're going to have one run comes in, and coach is going to stop the runner third, but instead the ball gets behind the catcher. You're going to have a possible play at the plate. Instead, the pitcher's going to throw over to third base, and everybody's going to be safe.
Wow.
A lot of action right there as the St. Louis Gamers takes now a 2-1 lead on the hit by Drew Viviano. That's going to be ruled I'm going to give that a single, and then he moves with the all the throws.
That's not a Little League triple?
No, we're going to try and keep it as close as we can, you know. Now, maybe if on Game Changer there's somebody out there else that's doing a score, if they're going to give him a triple, that's fine.
Upon further review, I'm pretty sure the umpire about tripped somebody.
As we now have ball put in play, number 33, Derek Johnson, in on the 1-3 put out, and that is an excellent base hit. That is, hopefully his teammates are going to high-five him as he moves over here. Well, that is actually the third out, so...
I was just trying to figure out where the other runner was out at.
So, well, we had
all that stuff happened. Maybe we missed something.
We did. No, but what happened? No, we had the put out at first, the strikeout, and now the 1-3 put out. So after the top half of the second, hey, we're trying our best here. It is now St. Louis Gamers with a 2-1 advantage over the DeSoto SMCI Legends. Chris, take us away.
You guys are watching between the lines. Be right back.
No time to eat in? No problem. Don't feel like cooking? We'll do it for you. Need wings for your party? TJ's Bar and Grill has got you covered. TJ's is a local mom and pop establishment in Peevely, Missouri, known for their own homemade pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and their famous TJ's wing sauce. Open 7 days a week, they are family friendly, biker friendly, and locally owned. Come by or order by phone with your credit card at 636-475-3648. TJ's Bar and Grill. We're glad you stopped by.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let Kelly Kaufman move you. Kelly Kaufman of Real Living Gateway Real Estate brings a fresh approach with an honest, innovative, aggressive, and junk-free fee experience for all her customers. Whether you're a first-time buyer or an experienced seller, Kelly Kaufman has the tools to deliver the best client experience in the industry. Give Kelly a call today at 314-221-6090 and let her move you.
Back here Between the Lines in Off the Rails production, going into the bottom of the second inning, the DeSoto SMCI Legends about to take their second attempt
That was a lot of action that happened right there at the end.
Yes, it was.
I'm telling you, I was like, what in the world is going on? I still can't figure out where the other out came from.
Well, what they had the first 2 batters got out on a grounder to first and a strikeout.
I'm glad you're here doing this.
Yeah. Well, not well, apparently, because I missed that third out here.
I think everybody up here in the booth was kind of like, what in the world is happening?
As number 27, Mason Yunt, steps in. Takes a nice hack for strike 1. And we will do our best with all of the different position changes. Looks like for the Gamers, number 10, Dylan Leffler, is in to pitch. And that's what happens with Select League. It's their last game of the year, or at least we're assuming, before school starts. That's what you do, is you have a lot of different people moving around in different positions. So we'll do the best we can on names and numbers here as we move forward through the ball game.
It's about the best we can do. And if you're watching this, it's going to be delayed, obviously, because we're going to upload this later. Everything was good. Wi-Fi checked out, and then we get literally right to the first pitch, and everything has stopped. It's still not back on. So we're recording it. That way you guys can see it.
Nice hot shot over the head of the left field. Number 27, Mason Yunt, rounding second base. Oh, trips and falls.
No.
Going to have to stay at second with a leadoff double for the DeSoto SMCI Legends. What a hit by Mason Yunt.
Yeah, he got a hold of that one too.
He did.
I mean, he's out of our camera angle. He hit it. That was down the line.
That rolled all the way out to left field wall, and Mason Yunt, a 305 hitter on the year, really put a charge into that one.
Good gosh, move that kid up in the batting order.
That brings up number 35, Malachi Boxdorfer. He is a 533 hitter on the year. See what type of action we're going to get here. You have a second baseman trying to check the runner a little bit. Now number 10 takes a look, gets a pitch outside, ball 1. Chris, did you watch the All-Star game or the Home Run Derby the last couple days?
No, man. You know, I was on the farm. There ain't no watching baseball. You got time for that. You got to cut hay. It's hay season, man.
It's hay season. As we have a check on the runner, got to be safe.
I know the Cardinals represented really well. Mm-hmm. They did. Goldschmidt should have got more at bats than just one. You hit a home run, that should merit another one.
Well, if you didn't watch it, he definitely hit the snot out of that ball. I mean, it was a heck of a shot. Yeah. What I really liked was seeing Albert Pujols enter the home run derby, and everybody giving him a chance. And you know what he did?
Beat Schwarber.
Just took out the number one seed in the tournament as the count moves to 2-0.
How does the guy who's the 2-time defending champ not the number 1 seed in their little home run tournament bracket? Who put that together? The NCAA tournament committee?
Well, they probably wound up going by home run leaders. As we have a hit right up the middle, out to center field. It's going to hold up the runner at third, and with that, DeSoto SMCI is in the driver's seat with runners at the corners and nobody out.
About took the pitcher's head off.
Yeah. Nice hit by Malachi Boxdorfer. And that'll bring up number 44, Tanner Blake, playing third base for the Legends. See if we get another early break like they did last inning. Try to move the runner from third. And we have a check on the runner. So Pujols, what was really nice to see, you take out Schwarber, but we'll talk about this on the show. I like it. I like the idea of the home run derby. I think there's got to be some more stipulations on it. What do you think, Chris?
I'm kind of wondering what you mean, though.
Well, so I'm watching the very first guy hit 30 plus out, and the BP pitcher that's thrown to him is only throwing about 30. At least it looks that way. And it's just, you know what? It's just softball, as assuming that was a called strike there on.
Nope. He didn't signal a strike.
Didn't signal a strike or a ball. but the runner does move up. That's Malachi. And so anyway, it's not hard to hit home runs when you're getting softball league type pitches as the ball's put in play. Nice play by shortstop number 8. Oh, they're going to call him safe at first base. 2 runs are going to score. Now as number 44, Tanner Blake, moves up to second base on the play. I thought they had him out of first base. That was a heck of a snag by number 8. It looked like number 8 for the Gamers. That was Braxton Brogdon on the play. And really the first baseman made an excellent stretch. I thought he had him beat from my vantage point. Maybe the umpire saw him come off the base. Maybe he dropped the ball. I don't know. But looked really good. But otherwise, with that play, 2 runs are going to come home for DeSoto, and they're going to take a 3-2 lead over the Gamers.
Man, just put the ball in play.
Put the ball in play. We say that in high school. It's the same thing that you're seeing here today, and I like it. Now, maybe it's because everybody plays 500 games over the summer, but you're seeing the guys put good wood on the ball, and they're putting the ball in play, and they're making the other teams make plays, and that's just what you want to see. Is we see number 4 John Cage take ball number 2. Long look in here from the pitcher, number 10. That's Andy Rowland. It's going to be off the catcher's shin. And with that, Tanner Blake's going to move up to third on the play. So John Cage starting center fielder with a .371 average for DeSoto Legends. Here comes the pitch. Ball in the dirt. That is going to get away from the catcher. Runner's going to stay at third base as Cage draws the walk. That'll bring up number 19, Colin Barton.
Brought a fan club. You can hear them.
Yeah, definitely. As we are up here in the press box of GCS Credit Union Ballpark, home of the Gateway Grizzlies, in a air-controlled environment.
Yeah, I like that a lot better. Runner off.
Going to get a pass ball here as both runners are looking to move up and not going to be able to make a throw. And with that, Blake's going to score. And Cage is going to move all the way around from first base over to third with the wild pitch.
Is it a wild pitch or a pass ball, Zach?
I would define it as well, you're right. It could be a pass ball. Either or. I'm going to score it a wild pitch. I'm going to score it a wild pitch. Hit the dirt.
Hit the dirt first. Should be wild pitch.
Outside. Ball 2 here for
Just
Colin Barton. 319 hitter on the season. And so we will have to get it. We're given word here that the Gamers lineup has changed a little bit. So we will try when they come up at the top of the third to figure out their batting order, because it looks like it has changed a little bit.
Kind of sounds like something that happens in select baseball.
It does from time to time,
We're in a different shirt now.
It does. Another wild pitch here, but might make a play on it, and we're going to call the runner safe at home. John Cage in on the pass ball as Colin Barton's going to take a walk, bringing the lead to 5-2 for the Legends. Number 16, Chase Goodwin, one of the extra designated players or hitters for DeSoto, is up. There is a check on the runner. So
He's safe.
Yeah, he's safe. So as we look out here at GCS Ballpark, we see a picture of Matt Holliday out in left center. And Chris, I don't know if you're down on the farm, maybe you didn't hear this, but Matt Holliday, who He has been very active with the St. Louis Cardinals in recent weeks, being announced that he's in the Cardinal Hall of Fame, that he was going to be, I think it actually got rained out, but it was Christian Day for the Cardinals. He was going to be a keynote speaker. And then you have the amateur draft just a couple days ago. His son, Jackson, is the #1 pick in the MLB amateur draft.
And Jackson looks like he's about 12.
Wow, you had to go there.
Well,
huh?
I mean,
you had to go there.
He can obviously play. You don't go #1 in the Major League Baseball draft if somebody doesn't think you can play. It doesn't matter what your last name is. Matt Holliday, though, what a heck of a player for the Cardinals.
So we get
throw down.
And with that, Barton is going to be safe on the stolen base attempt. Strike on the call to Chase Goodwin. Yeah, I mean, a #1 draft pick right out of high school is a shortstop. What you're alluding to is about 6'6", about 165 to 175 pounds. I guess maybe depending on what he ate that day. As Chase Goodwin takes a ball right over his head. And Matt Holliday, who's a former MLB player, his son goes #1. Andrew Jones, a former MLB player.
I have his autograph.
That's cool. His son goes #2 as we get another ball outside for Chase Goodwin. And you're starting to see a lot of pitches this inning here for number 10, Dylan Leffler.
Trying to find that strike zone.
Trying to find the zone. He's walked the last 2 batters here. We'll see what happens with this next pitch. It's going to be a foul ball off the net. So if you're DeSoto, you might have the approach here that, hey, the first pitch I see, I might be swinging because I don't know if I'm going to get a better pitch than that.
Oh, yeah. If it's anywhere around the plate, anywhere around the plate right now, I'm going to hack at it. Mm-hmm. And what it shows, just put the ball in play and good things happen. So the first thing you have to do is put the bat to the ball and let it ride.
Yeah, we say that all the time. See ball, hit ball.
Oh, we can't
Strike
do that.
Strike 3. Excellent pitch there by Leffler. Gets Chase Goodwin looking, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. And as we roll over to the top of the order for SMCI Legends, Brock Poole, starting second baseman, had a single his first at bat. Let's see what he can do now with a runner on second base, Colin Barton. There's a pitch and a nice swing there by Brock. Misses for an 0-1 count.
Actually had Brock's brother in class.
It's a small world,
yeah,
right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've taught Jace, his brother. Big baseball family.
Big baseball family as Brock swings and misses for strike 2. Yep, Jace, he coached against him this year with St. Pius playing against Grandview. You can see that he puts in the time and work. I believe he played first base for the Eagles out at Grandview, and looking for, I think, his senior year to have a pretty good season as Brock takes a ball, bringing the count to 1-2.
Yeah, I just hope Brock pays a lot more attention in American history.
Wow, you're going to put him on blast like that.
Oh, he's a great kid, great family.
It is a great family, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As Poole takes ball 2, it's going to even up the count 2-2. 1 out here at the bottom of the second inning. Legends putting a 4 spot up right now so far as Colin Barton gets his lead off from second base. Leffler checks on the runner, likes his sign, makes the pitch, goes over the head of Poole. It's going to bring the count full. And if you're Poole, you're just going to sit dead red fastball here. Grip it or rip it, as we say.
Well, yeah, I thought that's what you did. I shouldn't be coaching baseball.
We get a little sidearm action here as Poole takes ball 4 as Barton also steals third base, and he is in there safely. So again, it feels like we've said this for at least the third time, DeSoto SMCI Legends with runners at the corners. This time 1 out at the bottom of the second inning, and we'll see if they put Poole in motion in a normal stolen base or if they're going to have him leave early like they did last time. Check on Poole. Goes in safely. So nice to see some shadows finally creeping in as the sun moves down a little bit here at GCS Park, home of the Gateway Grizzlies. I mean, it's a hot one.
Runners off again. Shocker.
As Poole steals second base with Dylan Hendricks taking that pitch inside. So now you have runners at second and third. I was curious. I told you before the game I should have brought, a thermometer up or something up here, a gauge to see what that turf is going to be like. Because I bet right now, or maybe at the start of the game, it wouldn't surprise me if that field was 115, 120.
Might have been a little hot.
And you can see it. I mean, Leffler right here, he's thrown a lot of pitches this inning. Nobody in the bullpen for the Gamers as Hendricks takes strike one, bringing the count to 2-1.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you're out in the hayfield, it's really hot. I can tell you right now, being on that turf, it's hot too. These guys, I mean, they get out here and do this, they must really love the game, because I don't know if I play all summer ball and travel around and play in that heat. You are the boys of summer if you love playing baseball.
Definitely,
play that much.
Definitely. And families, I mean, you got to think about select baseball. It's not exactly Little League anymore, as the count is moved to 3-2 on Dylan Hendricks with one out in the bottom of the second inning. Yeah, I mean, you talk about time, energy, effort, money. These parents have to love it. The kids have to love it. You're traveling all around. There's so many different types of tournaments, whether it's the ones you hear about like Perfect Game, as we now have a throw at third. That's going to get past the third baseman. Barton's going to score on the play. Poole's going to move up to third.
Again, runner's going to advance to second.
Runner's going to advance to second on that walk. So we're just starting to see maybe some unforced errors here, as it looks like we are going to have a stoppage in play, I guess at this age or at this point in time. Maybe they're on a time limit. 5 runs have come across the board, and so they're going to change. They're going to end the inning, and that happens at times. So with that, the second inning has come to a close with the DeSoto SMCI Legends leading the St. Louis Gamers Academy 6-2. You are watching a Between the Lines broadcast brought to you by Off the Rails Productions.
The world is reopening. It's time to reconnect with family and friends. Maybe a cruise is waiting for you to sail away and enjoy different ports of call. If cruising is not your thing, how about a tropical getaway with your meals and beverages included? That's where Vacations by Michael comes in. Call Michael Hicks today for a consultation at 314-496-6122. Whether you have a place in mind or just need some ideas, make Vacations by Michael your first choice for adventure. So call Michael Hicks today, 314-496-6122. It's time to travel, so let's get back out there and be a part of the fun.
Are you looking for your forever home? Then you need to get a hold of Paige Fowler today. You can call Paige at the office at 314-394-5536, on her cell at 314-717-2345, or email paigefowler@remax.com. You can also follow Paige on Facebook, Paige Fowler Remax Results, and on Instagram, Paige_Fowler_Remax. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Remax.
Emex Transportation is a proud sponsor of the Coach's Box. Emex, the trucking company of small business.
We are back here at GCS Credit Union Ballpark in Sauget, Illinois, home of the Gateway Grizzlies, for a special broadcast of Between the Lines and Off the Rails production, a 13U baseball contest between DeSoto SMCI Legends and the St. Louis Gamers Baseball Academy. New pitcher for the DeSoto Legends, Brock Poole, leads off here to number 8, Braxton Brogdon, with a ball. So it looked like the Legends had scored 5 in the bottom of the second, and maybe we're just speculating a time limit or maybe a run limit and allowed to get as many innings as possible through. We had just a change. They only had 1 out in the inning. The umpires stopped play, and so they switched sides, and so now we are at the top of the third as we have a hot shot by number 8, Braxton Brogdon, goes off shortstop's hands, and that is going to be his second hit of the day.
That was a hot shot. I'd be scared to get in front of that.
That was a nice swing there, but you can do that sitting 2-0. That's an advantage count here.
Oh, yeah, it's hitter's count.
Hitter's count, and you're looking at something to drive as number 2, Chase Johnson, moves up for his second plate appearance, puts it in play to the left side. It's going to be a nice snag over there by number 10, Roland, on the 6-3 putout. Nice play over there by the tall first baseman.
Yeah, he's a rather tall kid. I wonder if he plays basketball. Does he care about his education?
What Chris is referring to for our viewers here is that Chris, working at St. Pius, is always wanting to care about kids' education.
Well, I mean, it's an investment in their education.
It is.
And their future. And another plane's coming.
We have another low-flying plane here just outside the right field fence of GCS Park.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. So on that 6-3 putout, Braxton Brogdon moves up to second base. Tommy Piazza up here.
Still no word if he's related to Mike.
And I may not be saying the name correctly. We never know.
We don't know. We go with what we know.
Yeah. But reached first his last plate appearance in the first inning with a fielder's choice, a 6-4 fielder's choice. There's a check on the runner at second base. He will be safe. So as the season's winding down to an end here, we're going to call it late July. These guys have to be thinking about in the coming weeks. Dun, dun, dun. School starting.
Why do you have to say things like that?
Because
we're having a good time. We're here enjoying the game. We didn't have any Wi-Fi, apparently. It apparently goes off at 7 o'clock.
Did they pay their bill? We don't know. So we have another ball in the dirt here for Tommy.
That
draws a walk. So that's going to be runners at first and second. And we'll bring up number 11, Jaime Guerrero,
who's getting a little assistance because he's the catcher.
So you got to think about, for these guys, they're going most likely into 7th grade, 8th grade, getting involved in school sports, school athletics, if they haven't already. This is probably about 7th grade, so they might have had 1 year under their belt. What do you think about, Coach Miller, as a head coach yourself? What are some of the things that they can think about to these guys that are either making that transition from 7th grade to 8th grade, or maybe even 8th grade up to high school?
Boy, you like to ask the really tough questions.
Yeah.
I didn't get a cheat sheet on the interview questions here. I mean, it's tough. It depends on what school you're in. I mean, if you're in a middle school where it's 6th, 7th, and 8th, kind of the groups are already established. Really, when you get there, if you're going into a school that's going to 7th grade and that's the first year for their middle school, it's a little different. And you just make sure you listen, pay attention, and just keep your nose clean. Because that's the thing I think with a lot of middle school kids, and I think that's one of the beauties of sports, is how much it really helps our kids stay out of trouble, learn accountability, and understand the discipline to doing things. And I really think that's something that kids really learn playing baseball, playing basketball, playing football, and especially as a middle schooler, that's what they need. It's it's developmental time. It really is.
As that's the second straight walk here by Poole, loading up the bases. Pitcher Dylan Leffler takes a called strike one. Leffler hit to Blair, ending the first inning with a heck of a play in foul territory. We fortunately had missed that due to technical difficulties.
I mean, we didn't. Everybody else got to. So if somebody in the crowd didn't record it and send it to you, yeah, I'm sorry. We couldn't do anything about it. We were trying to scramble to get back on, and it just never did work out. But again, this is all delayed, and you'll know the outcome. And hopefully you get a chance to see it and see your relative, your nephew, or grandkid or something playing. That's kind of the important thing here.
Right, and we'll have that on the Coach's Box YouTube channel for
Oh,
free
man.
as Leffler puts a charge into it out in left field. It's going to be a catch, tag up from third. Going to be a possible play at the plate. Braxton Brogdon is going to score on the sac fly by Dylan Leffler, bringing the score now 6-3, and that's a nice play there by Dylan Leffler. Way to put a charge in it all the way out there in left field.
Yeah, I hadn't seen anybody really put one out there like in the air like that. I was a little surprised.
Yeah, we had that double. That last inning. Yep, that 2 outs now here in the top of the third, as former starting pitcher, number 12, Finn Farmer, is in. Finn grounded out to the first baseman on a hot shot in the first inning. Puts a charge into it over to third. Nice play on the out, and that will end the inning with the 5-3 putout. That looks like it might have been Blair. Yep, that was number 7, Blair, with a nice snag and throw from third base. And so after the top half of the third inning, DeSoto SMCI Legends still leading 6-3 over the St. Louis Gamers. You are watching Between the Lines, an Off the Rails production.
Whether it's residential or commercial, Home by SMCI has the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, and even help with dust in your house. They install easily in less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products they offer, give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Wiley Agencies has 2 locations in Festus and Hillsborough to serve you. We offer home, auto, boat, motorcycle, business, life insurance, investments, and much more. We offer a customized approach unique to your situation to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. We also offer great rates and savings. Give us a call today at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office, or 636-333-9903 for the Hillsborough office to do an insurance review or just talk sports. If you don't have time to call, feel free to email Sean at seanwiley@allstate.com.
Are you looking for your forever home? Then you need to get a hold of Paige Fowler today. You can call Paige at the office at 314-394-5536, on her cell at 314-717-2345, or email paigefowler@remax.com. You can also follow Paige on Facebook, Paige Fowler Remax Results, and on Instagram, Paige_Fowler_Remax. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Remax.
All right, we are back here at Between the Lines, a special broadcast of the Coach's Box, which is an affiliate of the Off the Rails production company. As we move to the bottom of the third inning, of a 13U baseball contest up at GCS Ballpark, located in Sauget, Illinois. DeSoto SMCI Legends taking on the St. Louis Gamers Baseball Academy. And baseball rules, number one, you make a great play to end an inning, chances are you're going to lead off that inning. That's exactly what's happening here with Trey Blair. Makes an excellent ground play out at third base to end the inning, and now he's up to start the bottom half of the third inning.
Trey goes up there hacking. I can already see that right now. He is he's came to our basketball camp years ago. He's an aggressive kid. I like him.
Well, he's batting going into this contest .571 on the year. So
is that pretty good?
That's pretty good.
It's only 57%.
Hey, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I'd say so.
As we have an off-speed pitch here. New pitcher for the Gamers, that's number 4, Tommy Piazza.
Not sure if there's any relation.
Get a fly ball out to center field that is going to be dropped. And with that, DeSoto has their first runner on in this inning.
Yeah, I think I got to catch that one. But
It is.
maybe the sun was in their eyes.
It is. I tell you what, it's tough at this part of night. You're starting to get not quite into twilight, but it's dusk, and there's zero clouds out, and so that ball gets up in the air, and it was a high fly ball. It's tough to see as Blair now is going to take off to second on a stolen base attempt, and he's in there easily as the runner moves up to second base.
Got to keep an eye on him.
Andy Rowland up for his second attempt here at the bottom of the third inning. Andy made the second out, reached first base on his first attempt and then made a second out in the first inning. Pitch on the outside part of the plate here for Rowland, a .449 hitter.
Wow.
Yep.
I couldn't get off the bench, so I mean, I think a lifetime batting average of 0.
They didn't have baseball down there. Everybody was working on basketball down at
That's true, though.
Annapolis.
Only
It's
reason
not enough to play baseball.
There's plenty of kids to play baseball. You just did baseball, so that way you didn't have to do farm work. See? That's how it works.
Oh, okay. As we get a questionable called strike to Rowland on the outside part of the plate. Maybe at this point in the game, we're just trying to open it up and move it along here, as the Legends do have a lead, 6-3. That's a little bit too far outside to be called a strike.
He was going for that same corner.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get it.
So we have the All-Star break here for Major League Baseball.
Runner off.
So we have another strike called and stolen base by Trey Blair. What do you think the Cardinals need to do going forward into the second half of the season, Chris?
Get some pitching and find some guys who can actually hit the ball.
So they are a half game out of first place in the Central Division as Andy puts the ball in play. It's going to be down for a nice hit on the right side. That will bring in number 7, Trey Blair. That is a nice little piece of hitting. 2-strike approach for Andy Rowland.
Yeah, I think you gotta get some pitching, because the bullpen's shown at times that they're gonna struggle, especially pitching back to back. I think you have to name Helsley your closer. I think we gotta just leave the Gallego experiment, let it go.
As Rowland steals second base. Now, you're a half game out of the Brewers. You right now sit tied for the last wild card spot. What do you prefer? This was on the radio today. Do you want a pitcher or do you want a hitter? My question is because everybody's talking about how the Cardinals are number 1 at potentially getting Juan Soto.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care if you need a pitcher, but if you have an opportunity to go get Juan Soto at 23 years old, who's a flat-out stud, He's a big left-handed bat. He can now DH in the National League, which was something that Matt Holliday, going back to him, needed to be doing the last couple of years he was in St. Louis. You can go get that guy at 23, play outfield, probably play first base at some point in his life. Good pitch.
Nice little off speed, almost looked like a slider there for
Locked it
Tommy.
up. But if you can go get him, I'm going to go get him. And
Even if it cost you the farm?
I'm not going to give the farm away, but I know I can give some pieces that Washington's going to want. I'm looking at if somebody wants to take Tyler O'Neill, I'm going to get rid of Tyler O'Neill. If I'm going to get Tyler O'Neill or Juan Soto, who would you rather have?
Oh, no question. You know my thoughts on O'Neill.
No, yeah, well, I should have got somebody else's then. Ask Jarvis what his thoughts are.
As Milton strikes out for the second time today, that'll bring up number 27, Mason Yunt.
But I'm not going to give away the farm, but I'm definitely going to take some guys that maybe we thought that we'd keep, and I'm going to go and try to get them.
Who would you give up? As we have a potential stolen base, now we have a throw over the third baseman's head, and with that, you're looking at Roland is going to score all the way from second base. He got caught there a little bit in no man's land in between second and third. They make the throw, goes over the third baseman's head, rounds third, makes a close play at home, and he is called safe.
That was a really good throw. Really good throw.
Yes.
Who would I already told you I'd get rid of O'Neill.
Okay, you're not gonna. Okay, they're and
Yepes. But just say the guys we're not going to get rid of.
Okay, there you go. Who are your?
If I'm going to have Soto, I need Bader. And the reason why is I got to have somebody who's going to cover the ground, because Soto's not going to cover ground out there. You're giving up something by getting him.
Ball put in play to the left side. Throw across the diamond. And
Good play.
Great play as we have the 5-3 put out. Close play over there. And beat him. Beat the runner.
Good play. Good snag. Good throw.
So with 2 outs here at the bottom of the third, DeSoto SMCI Legends continuing to add to their lead against the St. Louis Gamers Academy.
So who would you give up?
I don't know, because as
play.
Malachi Boxdorfer puts the ball in play, nice play from the pitcher, number 4, Tommy Piazza, fielding his position, coming off the mound, making the third out in the inning. But DeSoto does score 2, and with that, after 3 full innings of play, DeSoto leads St. Louis 9-3. You are watching Between the Lines in Off the Rails production. We will be right back.
Got a big appetite? Join us at Case and Bucks in Barnhart for all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day of the week. All-you-can-eat Mexican on Mondays. Kids eat free on Tuesdays. All-you-can-eat pasta on Wednesdays. All-you-can-eat meatloaf on Thursdays. And all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Fridays. Enjoy our Feed the Crew special on Saturdays, which offers a large one-topping pizza, a pound of wings, toasted wraps, and a large salad, only $29.99. Like our Facebook page and see our full menu at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
No time to eat in? No problem. Don't feel like cooking? We'll do it for you. Need wings for your party? TJ's Bar and Grill has got you covered. TJ's is a local mom and pop establishment in Peevely, Missouri, known for their own homemade pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and their famous TJ's wing sauce. Open 7 days a week, they are family friendly, biker friendly, and locally owned. Come by or order by phone with your credit card at 636-475-3648. TJ's Bar and Grill. We're glad you stopped by.
Emex Transportation is a proud sponsor of the Coach's Box. Emex, the trucking company of small business.
And we are back here Between the Lines up at GCS Ballpark in Sauget, Illinois, home of the Gateway Grizzlies. And I Need to give a correction on the score. DeSoto is actually leading 8-3 against the Gamers as we have a new pitcher. Number 27, Mason Yunt.
Sorry, Coach, I was rocking out the music they're playing out in the background here. I love it. Our PA announcer, he's really
Who's our PA announcer back here? We talk about DeSoto SMCI. We got an SMCI guy back here in the booth.
No, we have the SMCI guy back here. Hey, just wave to all the folks. They can see you right here. Yeah, move your head. So all those ads we do SMCI, yeah, it's that guy right there. He runs the whole thing. Yeah, right there. By the way, home by SMCI, hey, it's hot outside. If you haven't called them yet to fix your air conditioning unit, you're a moron. Please do that because it's hot. It's scary hot.
It's scary hot. Oh, my goodness.
Don't be crazy.
As we move to the top of the fourth here, number 9, Braden King steps into the plate. First pitch puts in play over to the first base side. That's going to fall for a base hit. And yes, technically that is a base hit, Chris. It did not touch it. Yes, it is. Did not touch a glove. So by technicality, that is a hit.
Let's see what rule book on scoring that you read.
Hey, I'm just telling you.
It used to be if you should have caught it or made the play.
Is that in the rule book? Should have caught it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Read it.
All right. Kind of like don't assume a double play?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Exactly.
Are you assuming I know?
So we have a bunt attempt here by number 13, Manny Lozano, and he did offer at the pitch, so that will be a strike. New pitcher in, like we said, for DeSoto, Mason Yunt. My vantage point must be a little off. Those pitches must be coming in low because that looks good for where I'm at.
Well, doesn't really matter what you think. It matters with that guy.
I've been told that all the time. I've been told that quite a bit.
Your wife doesn't count.
No, I was talking about you when we try and coach. Doesn't matter what you think. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Pretty much. That's a really good idea, Zach.
That's a really good idea.
I think I will just not do it.
As we have a 1-2 count here at the top of the fourth inning. They step off check on the runner over at first base. Top of the fourth of an 8-3 game. DeSoto SMCI Legends leading over the St. Louis Gamers. Pitch, strike 3 called.
The umpire was waiting for that one. He hasn't even had one of those all day, and he got into it.
He did.
He was really excited.
Right down the middle here. I don't know. We were looking maybe off speed, but a nice strikeout by Mason Yunt. Have a hit and run put into play here. They foul ball. And I like it. Mason gets the ball and goes right to work. I'm trying to do the scorecard here, and he's throwing, and I'm trying to score and finding out what's happening here and do the best we can.
No, he's not waiting on you.
Nope, not at all, and that's perfectly fine. As we now finally, at about 10 after 8, here we go, possible double play ball, but instead first baseman number 10, Andy Rowland, is just going to step on first base for the second out of the inning.
Runner advances to second.
So we finally have full shade on all of the ballpark here at about 10 after 8.
Lights are starting to kick on a little bit. Oh, pass ball.
Ball in the dirt.
Wild pitch, excuse me.
Yep, that's correct.
It hit the turf first, not the dirt, and then took a bounce.
Right. It's a big backstop. These kids, most of the time in tournaments that they play, and even if it's around this area, you don't have a backstop this deep. So something unique for them. As the ball is put in play, pitcher can't make the play, almost just slips on the turf. Everybody's going to be safe, and with that, Drew Viviano with the RBI single. Braden King's going to come around and score. Bring up another run. That is run number 4 for the Gamers. And I believe this is Brady Verdun. So we have some players without some numbers on their jerseys, and we're trying to do our best guess here as Drew Viviano moves up to second on the stolen base.
Yeah, because the first baseman was covering the bag. He's holding them on.
That's correct.
So that was a stolen base,
Exactly.
according to what you were talking about, which I think still is nonsense. But it's okay.
Well, how would you define it then? How would you define runner's indifference?
I wanted it, so I took it. It's stealing. Didn't you watch Guardians of the Galaxy? I wanted it more than he did, so I took it.
But what's runner's indifferent? If it's indifferent,
He wasn't very
that means
indifferent.
nobody cares.
Look, like right now.
That's another that would be another stolen base. So a little speed out there on the base pass by Drew Viviano as the Gamers trying to put up a crooked number here at the top of the fourth inning with 2 outs. See if we get a little 2-out rally.
Pick up some runs where you can.
Foul ball. We go back to the Juan Soto deal. Okay, great. So are the St. Louis Cardinals going to offer him $440 million? I don't think so. So you're going to give up the farm for what, a year and a half, 2 years most? We have a check on the runner to third, throw down to third, not in time. Drew's going to be safe. What do you think, Chris?
I think this wasp that flew in here is about to eat it, and he did. I got you, Coach. Don't worry.
Thank you. I appreciate it. As we have another strikeout. The second one on the inning for Yunt. And with that, 1 run is going to come across. After the top half of 4 innings, the Legends doubling up the Gamers 8-4. And instead of taking a break, we're going to go ahead and stay here in between innings.
Yeah, so one of the things we'll tell you, and normally we're going to sit here and say that we don't have technical difficulties when we do things, when we have the coach's box, because we do. First off, if I'm doing anything, it's automatically going to happen. Something bad's going to happen. But if you're interested, you're enjoying the broadcast. It's not watching the MLB on Fox.
Not Danny Mac.
It's not Danny Mac.
It's not Fox. It's Bally Sports, by the way.
Well, the MLB is still on Fox sometimes, like the actual network. But anyway, if you're enjoying the broadcast and you're a new subscriber or you're not subscribed, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We try to do new episodes weekly. Sometimes it doesn't happen because, we're coaches. We have kids and families, and sometimes we either can't have the show or we can't be there individually. But if you enjoy this and if you like the banter, because there's a lot of banter, we'll talk sports. We, like Zac alluded to earlier, we talk about anything or whatever the heck we want to, and we just have a good time. And if you want to be a part of that, you can check out the Coach's Box. Again, we usually try to have it every week. Most of the time, be Wednesdays or Thursdays. It really does depend on our schedule. We try to put it out there and let you guys know in advance. And we do have several other things that we do as far as we will be doing as far as shows. We have On the Move with the Caravan with Jim Powers, who's pretty familiar to people who are around local sports here in St. Louis, which is going to be basically spotlighting high school athletes and coaches in the St. Louis area and sitting down and talking to them. And then as well as sports broadcasts of, obviously you see it right now, not live.
You will when you watch it.
When you watch it. And then, some football games and different things. We just try to put things out there, product for the kids and free for the parents. As Zac alluded to earlier, when you have parents who spend all this money taking kids and going everywhere, I don't really think that we should be charging them anything else. I mean, God bless you with all the hard work that you put in. Take your kids here, there, everywhere. Gas is ridiculously expensive, but you're trying to do what's best for your kid, and that's awesome.
So we have a bunt attempt here by Tanner Blake. Going to be a nice play by the pitcher to make the first out over at first base. Unfortunately, the pitcher does not have a number, So I do not know who he is. So to anyone in the St. Louis Gamers Academy affiliation, I apologize to you not knowing who that is, but he made a heck of a play.
It was a nice play. Can't give him a lot of credit because we don't know who he is. We give him credit for the play. We just can't give him the credit individually for the play.
And we've seen a couple plays here that pitchers hopping off the mound, making some good stops and some plays, some good throws on the left side of the field, going back over across to first base as John Cage with his second at bat here, the bottom of the fourth, takes 2-0.
Hope he's not distracted by that plane that's flying low again.
Takes a strike on the outside corner, should bring the count to 2-1. That is about the fourth or fifth plane that we've seen, and every time
it's 5, I think.
5, and every time I think, what are we seeing? This is scary.
Welcome to Illinois. That's what it shows me.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody knows me. It's like, well, I love going to Illinois. So just love it. Love this state. There's some great things about it.
2-2 count here. It's going to be just inside, bringing a full count to the starting third baseman. I'm sure everyone has moved around. Tanner Blake. Tanner with a .295 average on the year for the DeSoto SMCI Legends. Draws the walk. And with one out in the bottom of the fourth, Colin Barton will step to the plate for his second attempt. Colin with a walk and then eventually scored after 2 stolen bases in the bottom of the second inning. Have some crowd noises down there cheering on Colin. Have his fan section.
Brought the fans.
Stolen base attempt here as we have a hit and run. Foul ball out of play. Back on the concourse.
I'm pretty sure that one's heading out to your car.
Your car.
No, that's right. I drove. My bad.
Yep. Your car can hit the all the potholes at once between here and.
There's a lot of potholes too. I mentioned I love the state.
Hey, but you know what? We do want to say we appreciate GCS Credit Union Ballpark for inviting us up here and being allowed to be in the press box and broadcast this game.
Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. It could have been outside this whole time. So we're not complaining. We do appreciate it, though.
So we have a swing and a miss by Barton. Bring up an 0-2 count here for the starting right fielder. Now we have a stoppage in play a little bit. I'm curious, with so many ball games here, as we have a nice hard hit ball that's going to be foul. Man, that was all the way. He got all of that, and that, Chris, you're not going to believe this. If it's still on the roof and we don't have a camera, if that roof wasn't there, that would have gone out of the ballpark.
That's insane.
Yeah. Put a charge into that one, number 19, Colin Barton did. But
I wonder he's got a fan club.
that might be why they said, "Hey, we're gonna see something." Yeah,
love it.
So we have a check on the runner over first base. But I'm wondering, with so many ball games that these guys play, if they make room for being a multi-sport athlete.
Boy, you'd love to ask me that question, wouldn't you?
We have a nice hot shot. Single there.
Oh, he's got to stretch it out.
Stretch it out?
Yep. And he's safe.
Both guys are going to be safe. So that'll put runners at second and third with one out, with number 16, Chase Goodwin, the extra hitter, one of the extra hitters for DeSoto SMCI.
I had the scoreboard flipped upside down on our screen, but it's fixed now.
There we go.
So for anybody who's wondering, it is the bottom of the fourth, and DeSoto SMCI is at the plate, and they are winning. Ball one.
Ball one here to Chase. Chase struck out looking his first attempt in the bottom of the second. Chance to really open up the game here. Puts the ball in play, and he's going to try and bunt. with a foul ball is going to even up the count to 1-1.
I think he was halfway down the first base line when he finally hit the ball.
Hey, a little Ichiro type just from the right-hand side. You know who Ichiro was, Chris?
Dude. Come on, man.
Just wondering.
American League Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same season, 2001.
I think he's the only player in, 3,000 hits in 2 different leagues, MLB and Japan?
He had 2,000, I think.
Did he have 2,000?
I don't know.
Okay. Fine. 2,000 in 2
Whatever.
different leagues.
Whatever
It's
it
gonna
was
be
is pretty good.
Enough to be a Hall of Famer here for Ichiro as Chase takes the ball low as we move into the bottom of the 4th inning. And Chase will draw the 1-out walk, loading the bases for leadoff hitter Brock Poole. See if Brock can get into one here. Maybe off to the races.
Oh, if he gets a hold of it, this kid's fast. He's going to make it. He might make it all the way home. He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it. Is that a bold prediction?
Sure, why not?
All right, let's see it. See if it'll happen here.
I'm in Illinois now. I can go bet on it. Wait, don't bet on this.
Funny story. They actually talked about Cleveland, the Guardians, I believe now, Guardians of the Galaxy. Cleveland has a 500 record and is only 3.5 games out of the playoffs. So there was an article on ESPN about as Brock Poole's going to hit a charge in this. If it stays fair, it is going to go just foul.
It's out of the screen, but I'm telling you guys right now, it was where this little kid just came running down the hill over on in foul territory. Man, he hit that thing way up on that little hill over there. I mean, that would have hit the wall if it had been in play.
Your bet would have come to fruition here.
Yeah, I know.
But speaking of bets coming to fruition, they were talking about how there were several large bets on Cleveland made at the beginning of the season to about 3,000 to 1. So there are, if Cleveland, as Poole is going to put this ball in play, it's going to be fair, and it is going to be down the right field line, and everyone is off to the races. Poole rounding second, he's going to have to pause there, and 2 runs are going to come home on the double by Brock Poole, and he wanted it. You were right.
I'm just saying, I watched the kid hit and run already today. I don't know anything about baseball, but he's probably mad at the guy who's standing on third right now. It's like, man, why didn't you think about running?
Well, I was thinking if that was Coach Blair at third base, the third base coach, we got to give him some trouble.
Because that'd be
no,
great.
I don't think it is. As Dylan Hendricks takes a ball.
Oh, hey, you got to wear that one so that way you can get your 3-hitter on. You got Craig Biggio it. Just stick something out there and let it hit you.
A 10-4 ball game now.
Big cut.
So Dylan Hendricks 0 for 1. Fly out to center field and a walk.
Watch that one. I'd be up there. Hey, I'd be up there hacking right now.
Brings the count to 1-2. So now you've got to protect here with 2 strikes.
Still, I'm going to hack. If it's around the plate, swing. There you go.
Puts a nice shot into it. It's going to be right at a fielder.
Oh.
He's going to make the play. And now we're going to have a tag up, so he might get the sacrifice. But no, the runner's going to stay, and nobody is going to advance. And that is something that's pretty unique here, that we have 4 outfielders. Most of the time, Chris, that does not happen. But because I guess the ballpark is such a big ballpark, and they want to get everybody a chance to play, they've got an extra outfielder, and that was hit right to him.
The runner on third, man, if he'd have just tagged up, he could have walked home.
So we've got 2 outs now with number 7, Trey Blair, up at the plate.
And we all know Blair can hit it a little bit. Can field it.
Trey officially 1 for 1. Had it hit by pitch his first at bat, almost with another one here.
Almost
with
got a foul
single.
ball by the ball hitting as bad as it was laying on his shoulder.
Brings the count even to 1-1. 10-4 our ball game here at the bottom of the 4th inning at GCS Credit Union Ballpark in Sauget, Illinois. So a chance to really open up the ball game here. Trey puts a charge into one. He's going to take a look at a ball low. Should bring the count to 3-1. Definitely a hitter's count here. What you want to do is you want to, actually it sounds counterproductive, you want to make your strike zone super small and only swing at a ball that you're comfortable with. Like Trey does, really gets a hold of one there. Just goes right back straight away to the backstop. So it'll bring up a full count. But what you want to do in that 3-1 setting, really pick out your zone and try and just get your money's worth. So we have a full count now. Oh! Hits Trey off the helmet.
Yeah, the runner's got to go
runner
back.
tried to steal. Runner's going to have to go back to third.
Goodness.
So that will load the bases.
That boy's got a hard head like his old man.
I was thinking that same thing.
Hit him right in the head, too. You can tell he was pumped, though. He's going down.
He didn't move.
Didn't move.
Kind of looked like Billy Madison a little bit. Only 360. How many days left?
364 days till hockey tryouts.
As we get a strike here on Andy Rowland. Bases loaded here at the bottom of the 4th. We have 2 outs. Rowland got on
monster
twice.
Shot a while ago, didn't he?
Rowland with on base twice. This is 3rd at bat. 3rd plate appearance. Scored his last one after his single.
Pickoff move to the runner on 3rd, who was almost asleep.
Be another outside strike. Brings the count to 0-2. So with this pitch, maybe we see a little bit of action here. 0-2, you have to protect the plate. So we have a fisted shot, kind of no man's land. First baseman's going to make the play. Excellent play. First baseman comes off the base, fields it, has to turn around. Pitcher covers first base, and with that excellent play, that is the end of the 4th inning. And now you have the DeSoto SMCI Legends growing their lead 10-4. So we will, at this time, take a break. You are watching Between the Lines, brought to you by Off the Rails Media.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let Kelly Kaufman move you. Kelly Kaufman of Real Living Gateway Real Estate brings a fresh approach with an honest, innovative, aggressive, and junk-free fee experience for all her customers. Whether you're a first-time buyer or an experienced seller, Kelly Kaufman has the tools to deliver the best client experience in the industry. Give Kelly a call today at 314-221-6090 and let her move you.
The world is reopening. It's time to reconnect with family and friends. Maybe a cruise is waiting for you to sail away and enjoy different ports of call. If cruising is not your thing, how about a tropical getaway with your meals and beverages included? That's where Vacations by Michael comes in. Call Michael Hicks today for a consultation at 314-496-6122. Whether you have a place in mind or just need some ideas, make Vacations by Michael your first choice for adventure. So call Michael Hicks today, 314-496-6122. It's time to travel, so let's get back out there and be a part of the fun.
No time to eat in? No problem. Don't feel like cooking? We'll do it for you. Need wings for your party? TJ's Bar and Grill has got you covered. TJ's is a local mom and pop establishment in Peevely, Missouri, known for their own homemade pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and their famous TJ's wing sauce. Open 7 days a week, they are family friendly, biker friendly, and locally owned. Come by or order by phone with your credit card at 636-475-3648. TJ's Bar and Grill. We're glad you stopped by.
All right, we are back here at the top of the 5th inning at Sauget, Illinois, GCS Credit Union Ballpark. DeSoto SMCI Legends versus St. Louis Gamers Baseball Academy 13U special broadcast brought to you by Off the Rails Media, as we have a new pitcher, Andy Rowland, is going to step in for DeSoto. Going to be a hit by pitch, number 8, Braxton Brogdon, with his 3rd plate appearance of the evening, and he's been on all 3 times, 2 singles and now a hit by pitch. Pretty good leadoff hitter.
Very productive.
Chase Johnson up, reached on an error his first at bat, hit the shortstop both plays. See if he can get a little action here going, putting the ball in play. See if you're St. Louis, maybe you just want to start putting the ball, advancing the runners, just like they did. Throw downs, not going to be in time, going to be actually a little short as Braxton Brogdon gets a stolen base. And if we're talking just because we can, we're just seeing a lot of hesitation by both teams out on the base pass. It looked like Braxton there wasn't too sure if he should go or not.
I just take off and run, man.
Chase puts a little number in play back to the pitcher. Rowland's going to make the out on the put-out, 1-3.
It's a very slow one.
Going to move Braxton over to 3rd, the first out.
You got to give credit to the batter right there, man. He was on his horse. That's why you try to run out every play, because you never know. Just never know.
That'll bring up Tommy Piazza, number 4. Check on the runner over at 3rd. And that is something that I know it's baseball and I know it's young kids, but that's something that as a baseball coach, high school baseball coach, we have to actually coach out of. You see the runner at 3rd base holding a runner on. It just doesn't happen in high school ball. And every year you just kind of have to make sure, and you got to tell the guys, look, this isn't Little League anymore. It's not lower level select ball. There's no need to do that. Okay, you can move. You don't have to physically hold the runner on. You can just be close enough to the base. But it's just something that just seems to go on as we have a nice shot under the glove of 3rd base on the left-hand side. This will be an RBI single for Tommy Piazza.
His dad's in the Hall of Fame.
That is not confirmed nor denied at this point, as we start to see some heat lightning out in left field, off in left field. We actually see some clouds forming on this hot.
Rain?
Yeah, I don't know about that, just some heat lightning on this hot Wednesday afternoon, July 20th. And with that, the Gamers are going to get their 5th run across the board. It's going to be a 1-0 count here for Jaime Guerrero. Curious to see how many kids are going to go play football in the fall. They're going to go do cross country, maybe some other sport, or if they're going to do right into fall ball, because Chris, it's right there. I mean, we are.
What is?
Fall baseball. I know you want to hear it. Nice play down to 2nd base. Not going to be in time. A little off the mark. So another stolen base for the Gamers. Fall baseball. That's a thing.
I know. I'm from a lot of teams that have football.
Yep.
Hey, at least kids are playing something.
That's true.
Get out there and do something. Don't sit on your duff.
Inside pitch pulled down the left side by Jaime Guerrero. Almost a do-or-die type swing for Jaime.
He was out in front of that one a little bit. New 3rd base coach over there about got taken out.
Well, and as the game, I guess, is kind of winding down, it does seem to be that we have new base coaches, as there's a nice hot shot up the middle by Guerrero. That's going to go for a while. He can get on his horse. Jaime Guerrero going to have a runner score. He's at 2, rounding 2nd base, going for a triple. Going to be a stand-up triple for Jaime Guerrero of the St. Louis Gamers. Nice piece of hitting.
Went right between the two center fielders.
2 of the 4 center fielders.
Well, and I don't know if you can tell right now, we got another outfielder out there.
We had maybe that's a ball boy. I don't know.
I don't know, but he could have helped with that last one.
They have another check on the runner at third.
I didn't realize that the select baseball has so many gimmicks.
Hey,
We got, looks like mom's out there as base
coaches.
coaches.
Yeah.
We got a little kid out there in the outfield.
Hey, you know what? You
all
get
good.
invited to come up here.
Kids have fun. It's all that matters.
Kids are having fun. As
Playing a game. Stay out of trouble.
number 10, Dylan Leffler, steps in for his third at bat of the evening. 0-2. Fouled out to the catcher, Blair, the third out of the inning. The first had a sac fly. Now he's going to get a nice hot shot up the middle. Nice single there by Dylan Leffler, RBI single. And the
Gamers are making a game of it.
Gamers are making a game. There's another run. Now it brings the score up to 6-10. So I'm curious, with 1 out in the top of the 5th, if there's going to be a 5-run limit like there was.
I don't know.
Yep. Up 10-7 actually.
Hit and run.
Hit and run.
That went over the net. Took out a chair.
So it is a contest here.
I was about to say, I think I'm on it on the
You're on
scoreboard.
it. You're on it. Hey, so I'm
Just
gonna let
today.
you handle that
Oh,
because
no,
I'm
don't
not
do
good at
that.
math and have never been good at math. So
Who said I was? Taught PE for a long time, dude.
as starting pitcher Finn Farmer steps in for his third at bat of the evening. Finn had a hard shot down to the first base the second inning and a hard shot down to third base. Now he's got a little number here. Oh, first base just misses it out of the outstretched arms by number 4, John Cage. And everybody's going to be safe as Farmer reaches. Man, that would have been a heck of a play there
Yep.
for Cage.
I thought he was going to have it, too.
Well, we've seen that a couple times today, that you put a runner in motion, second baseman has to cover the base because shortstop's covering on the pull hitter, and you have that number right where second base would be. As we have a high called ball here by number 9, Braden King. And right now with 2 runners on and only 1 out in the top of the 5th, you could get another couple runs here and make it an even closer contest. Takes a ball 2. Wonder if most of the DeSoto SMCI Legends are from the DeSoto area, or if they maybe attend other schools, like we know Brockpool goes to Grandview. We have a strike and a throw down to third. It's going to be called safe.
Double steal.
Double steal there. Should bring the count to 2-1. And now you're in the driver's seat. If you're Braden, you just want to put the ball in play. Anything maybe to the right side is definitely going to score a run. Something out in the outfield is probably going to score 2.
Oh, he pick on the runner. Throws it away. You got play at the
Gonna
plate.
play at the plate, and he's going to be out.
Got him. That was a heck of a throw.
Farmer's going to advance to third on the play. And that's what you wanted to have happen. I mean, you caused the throwing error. You're thinking you're going to have that score, but man, what a heck of a throw over there by third baseman. And what could have potentially been an excellent inning for the Gamers. Instead, there's going to be an error by the first baseman that Will spoke too soon. Caught another run to score as Braden King reaches on an error. That'll bring up number 13, Manny Lozano. Now it is an 8-10 ball game. Foul ball on the swing by Lozano. So it's a ball game, Chris.
It's a ball game creeping in there.
Yep. See how DeSoto responds in their bottom half of the 5th inning. Before they do that, they've got to make the 3rd out here at the top of 5th.
Kind of see right now.
Hard hit here by Lozano, puts the ball in play. It's going to be tough to see in the twilight of the night. That ball is going to drop. And with that, Braden King's going to score with Manny Lozano in on the double. So that is the 5th run of the contest, and they are going to continue play, which is interesting. That did not happen for the Legends back in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that other little outfielder out there was the one who picked up the ball and made a throw.
So as now number 5, Kyle Brand steps into the box. Brand reached on an error his first attempt and then was out on a 3 unassisted putout. So now we do have a check.
Yeah, they're checking on how many runs were scored.
That's what we thought. We have 5 on our scorecard as we have the umpire checking. So they are going to
I was about to
stop
say,
the inning.
You were right.
Yep. Not a lot of the time, but on that time. So we'll
Yeah,
see
that
if
one time.
number 5, Kyle Brand, actually gets to start the inning next time. And that ends or concludes the top half of the 5th. The St. Louis Gamers Academy making a game out of it, as Chris Miller said earlier, 10-9. You are listening to Between the Lines, brought to you by Off the Rails Media. We will return shortly after these commercials.
Whether it's residential or commercial, Home by SMCI has the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, and even help with dust in your house. They install easily in less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products they offer, give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Wiley Agencies has 2 locations in Festus and Hillsborough to serve you. We offer home, auto, boat, motorcycle, business, life insurance, investments, and much more. We offer a customized approach unique to your situation to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. We also offer great rates and savings. Give us a call today at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Hillsborough office to do an insurance review or just talk sports. If you don't have time to call, feel free to email Sean at seanwiley@allstate.com. Worried about planning for your financial future? Turn to the expert with 29 years of experience and give Brian Waits a call today. Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services specializes in investments, life insurance, retirement plans, tax planning, and even 401k rollovers. For more information, or if you just want to get a quote, call Brian at 314-374-6713 or email him at bwaits@woodburyfinancial.net.
And we are back here at GCS Ballpark at the bottom of the 5th inning. The DeSoto SMCI Legends taking on the St. Louis Gamers Baseball Academy 13U special broadcast Between the Lines and Off the Rails Media production. As we have Austin Milton, a .357 hitter on the year, up at the plate. Austin with 2 strikeouts in both appearances earlier this evening. Takes the ball. And we seem to have some maybe younger siblings out on the field here for the gamers. Or maybe they said they just wanted to change and get into something more comfortable like shorts.
I'm pretty sure it's a family affair at this point
At
for
this
both
point,
teams.
yeah, we've got moms again for the Legends out here coaching the first and third. And with that, Austin is going to strike out for the 3rd time on the evening.
Kid comes up to swinging.
Hey, he's going to swing. That'll bring up number 27, Mason Yunt. Mason 1 for 2 on the evening.
They were throwing it around, and the first baseman threw out to the left fielder.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Something to work on, right?
Everybody's getting involved now.
So we have a shot over the second baseman's head. It's going to be a nice single there for Mason to get the first runner on in the 5th inning, the bottom half of the 5th for the Legends. So we had thought at one juncture just a couple innings ago, Chris, that DeSoto had opened up the game. They had doubled up the gamers 8-4. Now we sit at a 10-9 contest.
10-9.
10-9. We have another shot just over the second baseman's head. It's going to be a single there for number 35, Malachi.
Oh, that stretched
Bochdorfer.
it to, he left it. Left alone. So I don't want to try to chance it.
I think everybody's just trying to make some plays here at this juncture of the evening. That'll bring up number 44, Tanner Blake.
The outfielder was showing off a cannon. He has one.
Tanner reached and scored his first attempt at the 2nd inning and then was out on a play back to the pitcher. They swing and a miss here.
I guess everybody's getting a chance to play everywhere.
Yeah, and that's great. You know, nobody's getting a college scholarship tonight. It's a special event, and you want to see more of this out of parents. You want to see more of this for the kids because at this age, they're not in high school, and even when it is in high school, it's supposed to be fun and enjoyable.
It's still a game.
It's still a game.
Yeah. I have to remind myself when I get too serious about coaching, it's just a game. Got kids, they're playing. They want to have fun.
And that's the thing. That's something as coaches that you have to balance. You have to balance because you want to develop. You want to develop not only their skill, you want to develop a competitive attitude and nature. You want them to want to win, but at the same time, you also want them to love the game. As coaches, ambassadors of a sport, your job is to make the activity that you are doing enjoyable as we have a foul ball off the right field net. And Malachi with an excellent, Tanner Blake is up right now with an excellent 2-strike approach here. So we have runners on first and second, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Takes the ball. New pitcher for the Gamers. That's number 5, Kyle Brand.
We're throwing it around.
We have a throw it around again, and that run is going to score. And you're going to have a runner go all the way from first to third. And this is a coaching point. This is a coaching point that hopefully either before this game is out or maybe after the game, that maybe the coaching staffs and the parents say, look, we just crawled and scratched and clawed our way back into this ball game. Let's not throw the ball around and give up extra bases.
Yeah. And, pay attention to the runners, make sure that everybody's ready to go. And, I mean, you can't take a break. Even though baseball, there's a lot of stoppage time, you really just can't.
Yeah, that's something that we talk about there is a lot of time to think, but when there is action, it's fast. It's fast-paced. 2-2 count here for Tanner Blake.
Hit one past the kid in the orange shirt. Go for it. There it is. Look at that.
Oh, he called it.
Right to
right
him,
at
though.
the second base.
Nice
You
catch.
had it. Coastradamus over here.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That'd be a first.
That'd be a first. That's our second out of the bottom of the fifth. That'll bring up John Cage. He's had 2 productive at-bats. He has walked and scored both times. Seen a lot of pitches, both at-bats.
I wonder if he's any relation to Luke Cage.
I don't know.
Power Man.
Was it Johnny Cage, Mortal Kombat back in the day?
I don't know.
Oh, never
Didn't
know.
watch Mortal Kombat.
You didn't play Mortal Kombat when you were a kid?
Couple
pretty
times.
sure. I'm pretty sure it was Johnny Cage.
I don't know. Sub-Zero was my favorite.
There we go.
Finish him. That's the only thing I remember of that whole game. It's a long time ago, Zach.
Hey, we're old.
You're old. I'm just forgetful.
As we have a ball
Taking the
here.
whole way.
Evens up the count. 1-1 here for John Cage.
I don't see any signs being given by the base coaches. They just must
No.
be out there for moral support.
Sure. Nice swing there. Nice cut by Cage. Bring the count to 1-2.
Pulled the string on him. Almost got it.
So with 2 outs here, you're DeSoto, you got to make sure that you have a good 2-strike approach. That's going to be a punch out for number 5, Kyle Brand. And with that, that is only one run that comes in for DeSoto. And so after 6 full innings of play, we have a ball game. It is 11-9 DeSoto SMCI Legends clinging to a 2-run lead, against the St. Louis Gamers Baseball Academy. You are watching Between the Lines, an Off the Rails media production.
Got a big appetite? Join us at Case and Bucks in Barnhart for all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day of the week. All-you-can-eat Mexican on Mondays. Kids eat free on Tuesdays. All-you-can-eat pasta on Wednesdays. All-you-can-eat meatloaf on Thursdays. And all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Fridays. Enjoy our Feed the Crew special on Saturdays, which offers a large one-topping pizza, a pound of wings, toasted wraps, and a large salad, only $29.99. Like our Facebook page and see our full menu at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
No time to eat in? No problem. Don't feel like cooking? We'll do it for you. Need wings for your party? TJ's Bar and Grill has got you covered. TJ's is a local mom and pop establishment in Peevely, Missouri, known for their own homemade pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and their famous TJ's wing sauce. Open 7 days a week, they are family friendly, biker friendly, and locally owned. Come by or order by phone with your credit card at 636-475-3648. TJ's Bar and Grill. We're glad you stopped by.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let Kelly Kaufman move you. Kelly Kaufman of Real Living Gateway Real Estate brings a fresh approach with an honest, innovative, aggressive, and junk-free fee experience for all her customers. Whether you're a first-time buyer or an experienced seller, Kelly Kaufman has the tools to deliver the best client experience in the industry. Give Kelly a call today at 314-221-6090 and let her move you.
All right, we are back here at the top of the 6th inning. New pitcher for DeSoto, that's number 13, Milton. And stepping into the plate, number 5, Kyle Brand. Chris, what are you thinking so far of the ball game?
It's been a little wild, man. I mean, a lot of crazy stuff's happened. It's been a long time since I've watched one of these games from lower level baseball, and just to see, and put the ball in play, just get the runners going. I mean, how much fun that can be, just watching, because it's baseball at its purest form. Little foul ball down the Right field line there.
And I think that's what we're seeing from both programs here. You know, you've got 4 baseball coaches. I don't know if they get hit, if they're going to be able to make a decision to send a runner on to second base or not, or home. What do you think?
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
We'll see. We'll have to wait and see if somebody gets on base. Steal, no stay. Steal, no stay.
Take it to a vote.
Take it to a vote. As we have, you can't see on the broadcast, we have 4 baseball moms out here, 2 at both first base and third base coaching box.
Apparently that was part of the deal for some dad that, hey, you know, we're going to travel around, pay all this money. Well, you know what? I want to be a base coach sometime. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Mm-hmm. You sure? All right.
So we have a nice cut here.
Read the fine print.
Snap throw back to first base, not in time. And it's nice. You're seeing this. You're seeing 2 teams that are competing. You see the guys in both dugouts. As we have a bunt attempt here, it's going to go foul. Both teams up on the dugout. I mean, this is a rarity. Now, depending on where you play and what tournaments you go to, you're going to be on some nice fields, but you may not be on such a nice field or complex that we have here at GCS Credit Union Ballpark.
Yeah, just take advantage of the opportunity. I mean, the 2 times that when I was assistant baseball coach at Grandview High School, 2 times that we came up and played, I mean, we played all the kids. It was a fun game. It was competitive because we wanted to win, so did the other team, but it was just fun. We wanted to make sure we took the whole experience in.
As if a ball fisted in play down to the third base line, going to go over to second, and almost makes the play. Just can't come up with it over at second. Everybody's going to be safe. And with that, the Gamers have the leading run at the plate with nobody out.
Gosh, this game is.
Did you think about that?
Got a little wild here.
A few innings ago, we would have thought the game was all but over.
That might have raised him, but they called a ball.
Now the Gamers have an opportunity not only to tie. The tying run is on first base. The go-ahead run is at the plate.
Unreal. Gotta love baseball.
That is the beauty of baseball. You know, our coaches make the point to say that is the beauty of baseball. It's not football. It's not basketball where there's a clock on it. You have to play every out. You have to get every out. So it could be a pitch-to-pitch basis, but you have to make the plays. And that is one of the beauties of our national pastime.
That's why one of the reasons I like it.
And you want to see home runs.
That's true.
Nice.
You know how you can get more home runs in Major League Baseball, Zach?
You can, swing more pitches.
Yeah.
Yep. You could move the fences in.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. What else? As the ball's hit sharply up the middle, possible double play ball. Oh, almost a 6-4-3 double play, but not quite. Second baseman's throw pulls the first baseman off. And with that, you are going to have runners at the corner. That's going to bring up Braxton Brogdon for his 4th attempt. Braxton here going to the left-hand side. So you get a stolen base. I think he switch hit here. I don't remember seeing a lefty in their lineup. Braxton puts the ball in play right back at the plate. Pitch is going to throw it, and they're going to get that runner out at home on the 1-3 fielder's choice. That was Kyle Brand. And just like that, we were talking about having the tying run and potential go-ahead run on. The Gamers with 2 outs here at the top of the 6th. A little momentum shift. You have a ball low in the dirt for Chase Johnson. They were right there, had an opportunity, runners 2 on, and right now unable to do anything with it. So as Chase Johnson gets his 4th attempt of the evening, number 8, Braxton Brogdon, down to second base.
Our overhead shot, we got those lights, and they are really interfering with it. So we're gonna try to get you guys the whole action here. It's a little tougher. It was nice when the sun was out, Zach.
It was good. A little warm, I'm sure.
It was warm.
We're in this press box here at GCS Ballpark. A little climate controlled, as we have a walk here for Chase Johnson. And just like that, Gamers with the bases loaded with 2 outs. And number 4, Tommy Piazza, coming up at the dish. Tommy with a single and scored his last at bat. This might be a situation, if you're the Gamers, Tommy puts the ball in play, you got the tying run a second, go ahead, run it first. You might send him.
Might as well. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
You think they're having a committee meeting over there?
Tommy.
There.
And
what a
just like that,
catch.
number 7, Blair, with a nice catch over at the foul side at third base, and that will end the potential threat of the Gamers. They couldn't quite score any runs or get any runs to cross the board. And that will lead us to the bottom of the 6th, with DeSoto clinging to a very, very small lead. We are going to go ahead and go to break. You are watching Between the Lines, an Off the Rails media production.
Are you looking for your forever home? Then you need to get a hold of Paige Fowler today. You can call Paige at the office at 314-394-5536, on her cell at 314-717-2345, or email paigefowler@remax.com. You can also follow Paige on Facebook, Paige Fowler Remax Results, and on Instagram at Paige_Fowler_Remax. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Remax.
The world is reopening. It's time to reconnect with family and friends. Maybe a cruise is waiting for you to sail away and enjoy different ports of call. If cruising is not your thing, how about a tropical getaway with your meals and beverages included? That's where Vacations by Michael comes in. Call Michael Hicks today for a consultation at 314-496-6122. Whether you have a place in mind or just need some ideas, make Vacations by Michael your first choice for adventure. So call Michael Hicks today, 314-496-6122. It's time to travel, so let's get back out there and be a part of the fun.
Emex Transportation is a proud sponsor of the Coach's Box. Emex, the trucking company of small business.
All right, we are back here at the bottom of the 6th inning. GCS Credit Union Ballpark in Sauget, Illinois, for a special Between the Lines broadcast, part of the Off the Rails media production company.
This game's been a little off the rails.
That's exactly what you want to have happen. A lot of action here. Oh, now the umpire. Okay, all right. Got a new pitcher for the Gamers. Don't know if they're going to play, if this is going to be the last inning or if they're going to play 7.
And one of our first base coaches was in our last shot. She just decided to stop right in front of the camera. Gotta get that camera time anytime you can.
Yep. Something new we haven't seen before. We got a left-handed catcher.
It's been a long time since I've seen a left-handed catcher.
Hey, at this point, here's what
You
it
ever
is.
seen? Well, take it back. There's a left-hand shortstop.
Yep.
It's been a long time seeing that too. I don't know if we can see it. Shot.
It's going to drop in. And I don't know who that is. If that is Guerrero. That is Barton. Colin Barton. And that is a single in the scorebook, if you were wondering, Chris.
I don't know how that's a single.
We'll see. Nobody touched it. As Chris is giving me the look like, really? Okay, you serious right now? So we have a check on the runner over first. Ball gets away from the first baseman, number 10. Barton's going to go ahead and advance over to second. And the Gamers have their leadoff man at second base with nobody out. Chase Goodwin's up for his third at bat. Chase had a walk his last at bat in the fourth and struck out in the second. Puts a ball in play. Well, that's out to right field. Right fielder is going to go ahead and catch it. That was number 2. Number 2, Chase Johnson, in on the catch for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up leadoff man 00 Brock Poole for his fourth at bat. Brock on base all 3 times in this ball game. Nice hit. That's going to go in between shortstop and left center. They're going to go ahead and wave the runner around from home. He's going to go ahead and score, and that's going to be a double for Brock, and he's going to go ahead and challenge the third baseman, and he's going to be a stand-up at third base after a nice double there, RBI double for Poole.
He recognized that there was nobody covering third and said, heck with it. I'm just going to stretch this thing out.
Throw caution to the wind and see what happens.
Why not?
The bottom of the 6th inning here. That'll bring up Dylan Hendricks. Hendricks 0 for on the evening, does have a walk. Check over at third. Poole.
Oh.
Now we have a ball that's thrown away, and Poole's going to go ahead and score on the air, and I think it's past everybody's bedtime, as it is after 9 o'clock. And even though it's summer, you can see there are a lot of errors. A lot of errors going
Coach,
on. Yeah.
Be real here. These kids are staying up late playing video games. Your kid says, yeah, I'm going to bed. Good night, Dad. He's
man.
still awake.
Oh, that is for sure. For sure. They're probably thinking themselves. They're probably thinking, man, if this game gets over with, I can go ahead and I can go home and play Call of Duty or something.
Yeah. Apex, Fortnite.
Is that still a thing, Fortnite?
Everything's still a thing.
Man. Hey, you know what I didn't know is still a thing?
What?
Pokemon Go.
We work with someone who plays Pokemon
Yeah,
Go.
can you believe that? A grown man playing Pokemon Go?
Well, grown's a relative term when you're really short.
Oh, hey now. As Hendricks takes the ball, Hendricks 0 for 2 with a walk. Takes the ball low.
We had to move our view back a little bit because, again, the lights were affecting one of our cameras, so we're going to have a more zoomed out view, which for a lot of this game, it's probably a good thing, so you can see more of the action of the runners running.
Runners running, balls being thrown away, put the quarter in the merry-go-round, you know.
Play a little YMCA.
As number 7, Trey Blair, steps up to plate. Blair's been on all 3 times. He's taken 2 off the body, 1 off the elbow and 1 off the noggin. And Chris Miller appreciates that type of effort.
Oh, yeah. I love the toughness. He's a tough kid. I know him. He's a little ornery.
As Blair fouls one off, back off the net, the right side. So the Gamers did score 2 to bolster their lead, 13-9 here at the bottom of the 6th. GCS Credit Union Ballpark here in Sauget, Illinois. You got a steal attempt And he is going to be safe. Number 2, Dylan Hendricks, in on the stolen base. That was a nice throw by the lefty catcher.
It got there.
Yeah.
It looked a little weird coming off the hand. Couldn't tell if that was a ball or a strike, though. It looks like it was a ball, or excuse me, a strike.
Yep, so 0-2, I believe.
Yep, 0-2.
Got a lot of room over on the right side here for Blair.
He's going to pull hit. Oh.
Get a strikeout. That is the second out of the inning for the Legends. So we've got number 10, Andy Rowland, up for his 4th plate attempt. Been on once with a single, scored back in the 3rd.
Zach, help me with something.
Yes.
How come they have to have their batter? Excuse me, go ahead.
As there's a pass ball here, and Hendricks will take 3rd.
The batter on deck is standing
Yes.
away from his dugout.
That is a select baseball thing.
Is it?
Yes, because
this is the first time I've ever seen
this
this.
is a select baseball thing where you have to be behind. You have to be behind the batter.
Safety.
Safety issue. As number 10, the 449 slugger Andy Rowland is up.
And he took a healthy cut.
Definitely trying to get his money's worth. So we have a pitch that's going to be out low and outside, bringing the count to 2-1. Hitter's count for Andy. See if he can put the ball in play like he did back in the 3rd inning. Hitter's count now 3-1. But we'd like to see the Cardinals put the ball in play on some 3-1 counts, wouldn't you?
It'd be nice. Wish we'd stop checking on the runner at 3rd. Now that you brought it up, I'm always going to be thinking about it.
About what? Checking the runner at
Yeah,
3rd?
don't check the runner at 3rd. Every
Hasn't
time you
worked
try
out.
to throw over there, it's a run scored.
Yeah.
So don't do it.
Uh-uh.
How about no? Don't. Let's play.
So we have
Ball 4.
a ball 4 walk for Andy Rowland. He reaches base for the 2nd time on the evening. That'll bring up, with 2 outs, Austin Milton. Milton is 0 for 3 today, all with 3 strikeouts. So hopefully he can put the ball in play and have a good, maybe possibly final at bat. So now we have time here. We have one of the coaches talking to the umpire. Don't know about what.
Looks like a courtesy
Courtesy
runner, pinch runner.
Okay, I'm guessing that's going to be he's pitching and or catching.
Well, that Blair is going to be the runner.
Yep, that's how they do the last out. Last out takes base, takes the base for as the courtesy runner.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty sure Blair's going to take 2nd.
You think?
Yeah.
High probability.
1st and 3rd. 2 outs. Why not?
Why not?
Take it. Left-hand catcher.
Yep.
Watch the ball get thrown around a few times. Absolutely. Why not?
Well, Chris, to go back to your answer, maybe they need 100 games over the summer. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing.
I don't know. Be working on fundamentals instead of just playing all the games. Come on.
So as we are here at the bottom of the 6th, it is a 13-9 contest with the DeSoto SMCI Legends leading the St. Louis Gamers 13-9. Gamers a big organization as there's a called strike against Milton. 2-2 count, looks like. They have different teams, multiple teams at their age bracket. Full count. Payoff pitch here with 2 outs. Runners on 2nd and 3rd.
That umpire wants to ring somebody up again.
You can just tell, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He's getting his stance ready. That's going to be a ball in the dirt.
Said, go ahead and throw it, lefty.
Yeah.
Come on. That's awesome, though. I love seeing a kid left-handed playing catcher. It's the
Hendricks,
stuff you don't see.
No, Hendricks trying to bait him to make that throw. That'll bring up Mason Yunt. I think Mason has hit a charge into the ball a couple times this evening. Been on twice, scored twice. Now he's got bases loaded. It's going to be a grounder to the second baseman with the, we're going to say it's a red Cardinals shirt because why not?
He's repping a good team.
Yeah. Could be a Gamer shirt, could be a Cardinal shirt. Who knows?
We don't know.
We don't know. But what we do know is that ends the inning. And with that, it is now a 13-9 contest.
Guess we got to try to find out who's batting next,
Well,
or coaching next.
I'm wondering if we're trying to figure out if we are done or playing a seventh inning. And the way the kids from DeSoto are slowly
running back out there.
meandering, don't know what they
a
are
great
planning
word,
on.
meandering.
Yeah. Don't ask me to spell that. So I guess we can take a quick break if you'd like to, Chris.
Do I have to?
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
We'll take one.
All right, you're watching Between the Lines here at Off the Rails Media.
Whether it's residential or commercial, Home by SMCI has the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, and even help with dust in your house. They install easily in less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products they offer, give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Wiley Agencies has 2 locations in Festus and Hillsborough to serve you. We offer home, auto, boat, motorcycle, business, life insurance, investments, and much more. We offer a customized approach unique to your situation to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. We also offer great rates and savings. Give us a call today at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Hillsborough office to do an insurance review or just talk sports. If you don't have time to call, feel free to email Sean at seanwiley@allstate.com.
All right, and we are back here for presumably the last inning of the game, top of the 7th. 13-9 contest, so if you like runs, this has been an entertaining game for you. We have a foul ball out of play, left side.
It's out of here. It gone.
Number 11, Jaime Guerrero. Hey, Jaime with a triple all the way out to center. His last at bat in the 5th. See if he can duplicate that.
Put it right between the 2 center fielders.
He gets a charge into one. That's a fair ball right down the left field line. Karam's off the bullpen bench, and Guerrero chugging around to second base. Going to slide head first in, and he has himself a day.
Wow.
He's got a triple. He's got a double and a walk.
Still pretty good.
Half of the cycle.
You think he'll pick up the other 2 legs?
I don't know. He had a shot back in the 1st and back in the 3rd here as number 10, Dylan Leffler, is up for his 4th plate appearance of the evening. Had a single his last at bat in the 5th, the sacrifice out in the 3rd, and then a fantastic play made by the starting catcher Blair to end the 1st inning. Slow roller down to 3rd. Nice play by, yet again, number 7, Trey Blair.
He's making all the plays.
Making all kinds of plays. You're going to have to find out if he cares about his education.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It's not my job.
Nope. Number 12, Finn Farmer in. Finn 1 for 3 on the contest as we have another check of the runner. There's another bad throw. as Guerrero makes his way from second to third, thought about it just for a split second about going home and said, nope, not going to do it. Not going to risk it. Number 12, Finn Farmer from the left-hand side. Puts the ball in play. Guerrero should score easily. It's going to be safe, hustling down the line. That's going to be an infield single there for Farmer.
Sure that wasn't an E4?
No, he was there. He beat it. He beat it before the throw.
Oh, no. I don't know.
You don't know? Well, I tell you what, we can re-watch it tomorrow when it's going to be uploaded onto our Coach's Box Off the Rails Media YouTube page. So we have a bunt attempt that's still called anyway. Braden King's up to plate. Braden reached on an error in the fifth, singled in the fourth, struck out in the second. Going to be a steal attempt here. It's going to be up on the base, no problem whatsoever. And that last run makes it a 13-10 ball game. Another strike there. Swing and a miss from King.
Man, I think we should play 2. Let's play 2.
2 games?
Yeah, let's do a doubleheader.
A late call, strike 3. Braden King with the strikeout looking, and you can hear in the stands.
Like, what?
Didn't necessarily like that call.
Oh, we got
That's
time.
the second out of the inning. And the first time we have a coach meeting on the mound. Looked like number 13, Austin Milton, was pitching. They're going to make a pitching change at this point. Why not? We have John Rocker's son. No, I'm just playing.
John Rocker.
You remember, John
yeah.
Rocker sprinting in from right field. Brought back some memories of watching the Atlanta Braves play. New pitcher, pitching change. We'll get a number here in a little bit.
Maybe. Oh, so what do you think, Zach?
I think this is an interesting contest.
I think so, too.
So we have, it looks like number 19, Colin Barton in to throw. And everybody from the Legends is coming in. All 5, 6, 7, 8 outfielders are coming in for the pitching change.
Is that normal?
No, it's not. But at this point, at 9:30 in the evening, anything goes, I guess.
You say so. This is more of you than me. I'm not used to that.
Me neither at this point. There's some things I have not seen.
Well, we got a lot of shenanigans and antics out there.
There is.
Yeah,
We've got the practicing their slides over third base. And Chris, just go ahead and pan around and get some different views here.
Well, I
get
mean,
to see what the guys are doing. Zoom in a little bit, maybe.
Got some. This kid's in front of us here. You can't really see what's going on, but
We've got the umpire dancing. We've got kids practicing their slides at third base, pitching change. I believe it's safe to say all heck has broken loose at this juncture.
Zach,
Yeah.
this is off the rails.
This is Off the Rails Media.
That's what it
This
is.
is Off the Rails
Off the
Media.
rails media.
Wow.
Lose internet. We got craziness. That's what we do. And then we got
We got this guy in the back.
SMCI. Oh, outside. Yeah, but that's copyright. We can't use that.
Oh, so
that-
why we didn't go to commercials beyond me, but we've got
We just left it on.
yeah, why not?
Our sponsors. Hey, we just did a commercial. Hey, if your air conditioner isn't working, it's hot in your house right now. Call
Right
home by
now.
SMCI.
All with 2 outs, mind you. All with
636-337-4444. That's it. There you go.
And for this pitching change, now we have 3 base coaches out at third.
It's past their bedtime,
Past their bedtime, too.
too. Runner advances to third. On the pass ball, it hit his glove.
That was a pass ball.
hit his glove.
Yep.
Got to make that catch.
Yep, number 13, Manny Lozano up at the plate. Manny with a single, strikeout, and double for his evening so far. It's another pass ball, but the runner's going to go ahead and stay at third. All four coaches now. Coach Chris, I don't know if you can see that over there. Pan to commercial, or it's not commercial, but pan our camera over there. There's 4 base coaches. There's 4 base coaches. All 4 telling him he should have gone to third. I should have gone home.
I don't know. They're all grabbing, touching the line or something. I don't know what's happening.
Got to stay in the box.
I don't know what's happening right now.
It is officially off the rails, is what you can say.
You know, if we were live right now, I'd be getting texts from Jim Powers. this whole thing's off the rails.
Off the rails. Yep. What do you think he'd say? What are we doing?
He'd be like, well, that's par for the course.
As we have a stoppage in play as the catcher is having problems with his gear, so taking a short break here.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Hanging out.
You know, it's like, hey, what'd you do the other night? I went to a 13U baseball game.
Hey.
Hung out.
Why not?
Had fun.
Why not?
It's been crazy, but it's been fun.
It's crazy fun. These kids are having a blast, and that's exactly what you want to see. Is you have a swing and miss pass ball. It's going to be a play at the plate. Nope, no play. Finn Farmer's going to go ahead and score, and with that run, it's now 13-11.
Got to get that out.
Got to get that last out. Presumably last out of the contest.
We don't know.
We don't know. DeSoto's the home team.
They could say play 9.
They could say play 9. The lights are on.
We call him Blair. Hey, so you know.
And now we're going to have another stoppage in play because the catcher's having equipment issues again. Seems to be a helmet problem. So now they're switching helmets.
That was a really good choice there by the coach.
Right. And I think at this point, I didn't know they had so many lefties. I think everybody's saying, we're just going to go ahead and prove that we can switch hit.
Why not?
Why not? As 13, Manny Lozano steps up to plate.
A little bit outside.
Just a bit outside.
I think we're at 3-1 now.
Are we?
I think so.
Okay.
A lot of stoppage and plays. I kind of forget where I'm at.
Yep. See a squirrel here, squirrel there. And
Where?
yeah.
Oh. I was looking.
It's going to be a ball 4 for Lozano. It'll bring up number 5, Kyle Brand. Kyle with a walk last inning. Reached on an error in the second inning. Hit a out to first base in the 4th. Check on the runner. Think the Cardinals are having practice like this?
No.
No? I bet they do. I bet they do. I bet the hitting coach, Jeff Albert's just like, you guys do whatever you want to do.
I doubt that.
You don't think? What do you think?
Not a big fan of Jeff Albert.
No?
No.
Oh, we couldn't tell.
He might be a really good dude.
Yeah?
But I don't like his hitting philosophy. I don't have anything better except just go up there and hit the ball. See the ball, hit ball.
See ball, hit ball, don't guess. As we have a strong cut there by Brand, but it's a swing and a miss.
So we could be down to their final strike, maybe.
1-2 the count.
Maybe. Will the madness end?
Oh, now he's got him picked off. Inside move. Got him picked off. Manny Lozano with the 3rd out of this contest. So we'll keep it here for now just to see
what's happening.
What's going to happen. And the Legends are all out of the dugout. Most of the gamers are working their way out of the dugout. We hear some kids saying, one more inning, please.
Oh, gosh. We don't even know what's happening.
So I tell you what, why don't we go ahead and cut to commercial here?
Yeah, we better do
Chris?
that.
You are watching Between the Lines on Off the Rails Media.
Got a big appetite? Join us at Case & Bucks in Barnhart for all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day of the week. All-you-can-eat Mexican on Mondays. Kids eat free on Tuesdays. All-you-can-eat pasta on Wednesdays. All-you-can-eat meatloaf on Thursdays. And all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Fridays. Enjoy our Feed the Crew special on Saturdays, which offers a large one-topping pizza, a pound of wings, toasted wraps, and a large salad, only $29.99. Like our Facebook page and see our full menu at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
No time to eat in? No problem. Don't feel like cooking? We'll do it for you. Need wings for your party? TJ's Bar and Grill has got you covered. TJ's is a local mom and pop establishment in Peevely, Missouri, known for their own homemade pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and their famous TJ's wing sauce. Open 7 days a week, they are family friendly, biker friendly, and locally owned. Come by or order by phone with your credit card at 636-475-3648. TJ's Bar and Grill. We're glad you stopped by.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let Kelly Kaufman move you. Kelly Kaufman of Real Living Gateway Real Estate brings a fresh approach with an honest, innovative, aggressive, and junk-free fee experience for all her customers. Whether you're a first-time buyer or an experienced seller, Kelly Kaufman has the tools to deliver the best client experience in the industry. Give Kelly a call today at 314-221-6090 and let her move you. Emex Transportation is a proud sponsor of the Coach's Box. Emex, the trucking company of small business.
All right, so we are back at the bottom of the 7th inning. Maybe we're getting some extra baseball. Maybe we're just having a little bit of fun, but we know we are off the rails at this point as we have a pop-up right to the catcher that actually he doesn't touch, so technically it is a foul ball. So Malachi Boxdorfer potentially was going to have a single, potentially could have been caught by the catcher. Instead, we will do it again because it is simply a foul ball.
Catcher was getting a hard time from his teammates for not making the catch.
Yep. So now we are back to coaches in the coach's box.
We got an interesting wind-up and delivery here.
Yep. Try to get a number and a name for you here.
Number 11.
That's number 11, Jaime Guerrero. Boxdorfer.
Strike three.
Strike three. Dropped third strike. So that is a strikeout with an error. Boxdorfer reached and scored his first at bat. Grounded out to the pitcher in the third. Had a single in the fifth and now reaches first on the dropped third strike. And that'll bring up Tanner Blake. Tanner is 1 for 3 on the evening. Jaime with a little velo there.
Little Nestor Cortez kick a couple extra times there on your delivery. Check on the runner. Looks like he's safe.
Still safe?
Surprised we didn't do a hidden ball trick. It's the only thing I think I've been waiting to see.
Way to see a hidden ball track. I don't know if they practice that. Swing and a miss.
It's after someone's bedtime. You can definitely pull it off right now.
Yes, it's after my bedtime.
Oh.
Just joking. It's summertime. Don't you know, teachers, we have summers off. We get to do whatever we want in the summer. That's what everybody says.
Everybody's wrong.
Yep. Another check on the runner at first.
He's still there. He just had to make sure.
Got a called strike 2. Throw down to second. It's going to be
Looks like he's safe.
safe. Both shortstop and second base trying to plead their case to the field ump that he slid off the base. Instead, that is not going to happen. Strike 3 on the curveball. Tanner Blake goes down looking for the first out of the inning.
I imagine the strike zone's going to get a little bit more generous.
Yep. Number 4, John Cage. John Cage, 2 walks and a strikeout. Scored on those 2 walks.
Maybe not.
Close pitch there. Just called a ball. I like this Jaime. He's throwing pretty well.
Seems like he has good mound presence. He mixes it up. He might do that little long extra delivery, and he might just pitch it.
Got a little movement on his fastball. Obviously threw a breaking ball there. Another swing and a miss. Brings the count to 2-1. We have another check and step off there by the pitcher. So it's still a contest. It's 13-11. Another swing and a miss. Even up the count 2-2. I know everybody's having fun, but at the end of the day, you're still hopefully trying to win a ball game.
Still want to pick up the dub.
So we are at GCS Credit Union Ballpark here in Sauget, Illinois, home of the Gateway Grizzlies, as Guerrero
Draws walk.
as Cage draws a walk. I thought about that umpire was going to call strike 3, but instead he calls it a ball, and that will extend the inning and bring up Colin Barton. Colin has reached and scored all 3 of his at-bats, had a single, a double, and a walk. Ball gets by. Going to advance both runners. Now over to second and third with 1 out.
Runners in scoring position. Go ahead and pick up some RBIs. Jaime having words with the catcher. Probably trying to get on the same page here.
No. Let's throw the curveball. That's something that you talk about in youth sports. There is 0 reason to ever throw breaking pitches. You can throw a fastball and you can throw a changeup. You do not ever, in my opinion, in all of the years of coaching and being around the game, that you need to teach curveball, slider, any of those types of pitches. We have the ball put in play to the left side. Third baseman's going to field it, come up with it, throw it. Going to get 1 run. Now we're going to have a potential play at the plate.
Oh.
Called safe at the plate. Number 4, John Cage, in under the tag. 2 runs are going to score for the Legends as Colin Barton picks up 2 RBIs on the 5-3 putout, but heads up and some heady base running by John Cage, able to advance from second on an infield grounder and score.
Well, I thought he had him. He must have got right underneath it.
Little delayed action there. Trying to mess up the timing. Chase Goodwin is 0 for 2 with a walk this evening. Looks at ball 2.
Strike zone's been cut out of the shape of Maryland tonight. Never know quite where it's at, but it's there.
Hold on. Is that Angel Hernandez down there?
I can't see too well.
Did Joe West come out of retirement just for tonight? No, we're teasing. As there's a hot shot down the first base line. It's going to go under the glove. Right fielder's going to make an attempt to throw the runner out at first to no avail. And Chase Goodwin's going to be on base for the second time this evening. And that will roll the lineup back around to the top of the order for the Legends. Brock Poole, 5th plate appearance of the evening.
He's definitely been at bat a few times.
Double, reached, walk, and a single. Yep, he's had a very, very productive day at the dish. As the ball gets away from the catcher, runner will advance to second base. So we have 2 outs here at the bottom of the 7th inning. I think that's Blair over third now. He's back over at his usual destination, third base coach for the DeSoto SMCI Legends. It's a foul ball. Chris, how we doing over there? Doing all right?
Doing good.
Enjoying the evening?
Yeah. It's nice and cool now.
Nice and cool. Weather going to continue to be hot here in the St. Louis. Too hot. Going to be hot in the St. Louis area's Pool swings and misses. You're looking at 99 tomorrow, 103 on Saturday.
That's Zac McVey with the weather forecast here on Off the Rails Media.
100 degrees on Sunday, and finally a chance next week with some rain.
I'm going to live outside here and the rest of this week.
That's going to be a swing and a miss for Poole. He goes down on strikes for the 3rd out of the inning. And with that, that brings the ball game to a close. And with that, the DeSoto SMCI Legends are victorious 15-11 against the St. Louis Gamers Academy. So we will go ahead and wrap up here. We want to thank both DeSoto and St. Louis, the Gamers and Legends, for inviting us up here. Once again, we apologize that there was internet issues at GCS Park, but we thank everybody for the invitation. We will have this tomorrow, which you will hopefully watch on our YouTube page. We will post that out on Facebook. And if you watch it, if you send it, if you share it, like us, like our Facebook page. It's the Coach's Box. Go ahead and subscribe and like our YouTube channel.
It's free.
It's free. Everything that we do is free. There's no paywall. We're trying to give back to the different communities that we do, trying to help out the youth. And I think we had a good time tonight, didn't we, Chris?
Yeah, it's been a good time. Real good time.
Yep. So for
just
Chris,
past your bedtime.
It is past my bedtime. But for Chris Miller, I am Zac McVey, and we are thankful to bring you a special edition of Behind the Lines.
Between the Lines.
Excuse me, it is late. It is late. Between the Lines. I've got it right here. I just can't read because, it is late. No, Between the Lines in Off the Rails Media Production. You have the camera on us.
I know.
Why not?
Why not? I mean,
you know, at this point, we've got.
Hey, they're a dinger.
Hey, so thank you so much for having us. Enjoy your day. Like us, share us, and we will see you next time.
And don't forget, Coach's Box be next week.
Next
so you want
week.
to tune in. Should be a good one. We'll be from Case and Bucks.
Get some wings.
So if you ain't got nothing to do, tune in. Watch
in.
Coach's Box. Appreciate you guys tuning in, being a part of the broadcast. Like Zach said, we'll have everything loaded up tomorrow, hopefully. And appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, and we will see you guys all next